everybody, welcome to episode 1 of the Occasional Board Game Show. I'm joined by Michael Huber.
I'm going to be doing this a lot right into the camera.
You have your own camera.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can snap into that. Huh. You're telling me on.
I like this. I don't know if I've ever
That's
sat
your
at this end of the
camera.
desk.
Nobody's ever sat at that end of the desk. We're doing that
Making
because we've got this guy up here showing the game. But right now it's centered on the left side of the desk. So we're trying this. If we don't like it, or if you at home don't like it,
We won't do it again.
we'll put it, I don't know, center it on the... See, the idea behind that being there is it's square here. It's like a board game, you know?
Nice.
Whereas if it's over here, it's kind of like a chevron, and we don't want...
A chevron.
We don't want a chevron.
Chevron
Maybe
one
we do.
locked in.
Yeah. Stargate?
Yep, you got it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Anyway, today we're playing Choose Your Own Adventure, House of Danger.
Ooh.
Also, a special shout out to Sophia. She's in the operating room cutting between all the cameras. Thanks. Okay, so Choose Your Own
so
Adventure,
fun.
House of Danger is just like the old Choose Your Own Adventure books.
Awesome.
And it even has chapter cards.
Nice.
And it has, the little cover. It looks like the old books.
Excellent.
Excellent.
And there are 5 chapters. We're going to try to get through all 5.
Okay, let's do it.
I looked online and it says it takes 2 to 3 hours. So hopefully, not too long. Board game.
Whoa, settle in.
To me, a board
I thought we
game,
were doing an hour.
No.
Okay, all
Board games
right.
are long, dude.
Ooh, okay.
How long, you think it'll take 1 hour to play a Resident Evil board game?
I don't know.
It's going to take like 4.
I think it said 90 minutes on it.
Yeah. First playthrough is always longer than that.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, but I think this will be pretty zesty. So here, I'll move this over here. All right.
Didn't know I signed up for a screening of Endgame here.
Yeah, it's a board game. All right, so this is a cooperative game. We're going to go through a story, a Choose Your Own Adventure story together.
Nice.
I'm going to open, brand new, fresh out of the box. Gotta
I'm
open-
so excited for this.
Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, here's how the game works. Basically, we take turns reading the chapters
Cool.
to each other, and you want to keep you always keep the House of Danger cover on top of the things so you don't read ahead accidentally,
Spoilers.
so you don't spoil. But you can peek at the number because it'll say go to page 18 or
Got
23
it.
or whatever on the bottom of one of the
Okay.
things.
Understood.
Yeah, and then this is the kind of the game board. You have 2 important things on here. You've got your challenge or your danger meter, which is here in the middle,
X-Men
and a
danger
psychic scale.
Yeah, why am I not surprised Ian? There's some Cthulhu element. Psychic damage.
Yeah, so apparently the setup is that we are detectives with psychic abilities,
All right.
and we're going to investigate this House of Danger, this mansion, because it says here, for weeks you have experienced recurring nightmares that you sense might be important. And your mission is to get to the bottom of these visions.
Okay.
And we as a group decide how we get through this story together. Okay? So I think those are all chapter 2, so we don't need that anymore. Let's see. I gotta bust into this.
Bust it.
Bust
The
it.
U-turn with Omar.
Were you there for that?
No, you told me 3
I
times.
told you
though.
about it a bunch of times. It's a good story.
It is a good story.
Okay, so this is our starter kit. We have 2 items.
Starter kits.
Okay, and then these are clues.
Okay,
So
do we
we'll have-
share these items?
Yeah, everything's above
Nice.
board. It's
We have a
cooperative.
knife.
Yo,
Yeah.
looking
Did we get lucky to get a
survival
weapon?
Yeah, I guess.
Cool.
So this will be discards here. You always keep the one you just did face up so we know which number we just did. And then these are the clues. So
Do we shuffle that?
No, I think they're numbered,
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
it'll say you get clue 16 and then you just go, but you don't see what it is until, And so the only things to know are you read a story and then you have a choice at the end and you can go to the next thing. Sometimes it'll say do a challenge. And then to do a challenge, you roll a die. And see, I would have failed because our danger meter is at 3 right here. It says 3. So you have to meet or beat that number.
Meet or beat.
So if things get
Meet
more
or beat,
dangerous,
Diane.
it gets harder and harder. Okay? And then the psychic scale, things will probably tell us to go up on the psychic scale, and then we'll get access to different things. Some of these
So psychic scale is good.
Psychic scale is good. We want to be as high as possible on the psychic scale, 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5 level.
And we want to keep the
Danger meter down. Yeah.
Okay.
I imagine, I haven't played this, so I think things are going to make them both go up and down willy-nilly.
For sure.
But some of these are premonitions, and I think we only get them if our psychic scale is high enough.
Whoa. Man of Medan.
Yeah, Man of Medan. Yeah, but that's basically it.
Cool.
You basically just read this card, and then so it'll start, I guess it'll start on me, and then we'll pass to you for the next card.
Cool.
So like it'll say like, go to page 10, and I'll go, okay, here, you take page 10.
Sweet.
But we hide them. And
How do we
then
get more items? How do we use these items? What's the deal with the items?
clues are, these are, oh yeah, that is a good, yeah. Clues give us more items.
Okay.
But you see here it has a green fist and a +1 die on there.
Yeah.
That means that you can use this on a physical challenge thing. There are challenges that'll happen.
And you add 1.
And you'll add 1. So to use it, you lock it in this little slot here.
Whoa.
And if you beat the challenge, we keep it.
Got it.
If you ever roll a 1,
Yeah.
you fail the challenge no matter what, even if you're using this. And if you're using an item and you fail, you lose the item. It goes away.
Whoa. Even though it says keep this item?
Yeah, keep this item means you keep it here in front in our like inventory, but you can use them. So like this one, yeah, is like you discard it any time to lower the danger meter by 3. Wow, that's really good.
That
Bottle of
seems
water.
really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
It's dangerous out there. Stay hydrated. Yeah. So that's the gist of it. We
Awesome.
can handle anything else as we go. But there is one funny thing that we do at the
Dude,
start.
I think I just saw a weapon, nunchucks.
Oh, I'm sure.
Looked like a weapon.
I'm sure there are nunchucks in this. Okay.
Okay.
So one funny thing that happens at the beginning of this game is we get 2 minutes to study our vision.
Whoa.
Okay? So, and we'll like talk it through so that everyone at home can hear what we're thinking too. But I'm gonna flip this over, and I'm gonna start this timer and flip this over, and our vision is on the other side. It'll give us important clues of where we should go,
Does this
what we
change
should
every
avoid.
time?
It's there are 2 or 3 other
Nice.
boxes of this,
Really
which are
cool.
different stories.
Cool.
So there probably, I guess, is a vision on each one. I don't know.
Okay.
This was the first one released. Came out in 2018.
This is amazing.
Designed by Prospero Hall, apparently. But yeah, so this is the dream the nightmare we've been having. We're all about to see it together for the first time. And we have 2 minutes to study it because apparently it gives us, like, it's like in Man of Medan, or if you look at a painting and it shows you like this thing, it's like what you avoid.
Okay.
Or like, it's a warning.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
All right, so here we go. Ready?
Ready.
We start now. Okay. So
the
this
hell?
is the vision.
Okay, there's a saber in water.
In a there's a frog, a poisonous frog
A lot of trash built up around our house.
with like a sink and a gas can and a bicycle tire.
Giant ice cube.
It
This looks like a giant ice cube.
Giant ice cube.
And
Looks
a
like-
diamond.
toxic sludge
Toxic
near
sludge.
school lockers.
Lockers.
And look at this. There's like it's like a safe combo, and it's on the right.
Okay.
Also, this is
Green,
probably
yeah.
the mansion right here. Honestly, this is a pool, maybe. So this is metaphorical.
Yeah. And who is
Oh,
this?
this is like some crazy scientist or
Somebody's
something
watching us.
with like vats, blue goo vats,
Dude. Up
and
to
like
no
high
good?
school lockers. That's weird.
I don't
Is that
know.
like webbing or is that like rope that you
Like a rope
part of a mast?
net.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, uneven spacing here.
I want to know who this is, what they're up to.
That's got to be like some kind of.
Yeah.
Hard to tell if it's a man or a woman. They've got the padded shoulders. Must be an old lady. Yeah, it looks like an old lady. There's like smoke coming out. There's like a joist. What is that called?
Yeah.
A rafter beam?
Yeah, piping.
Piping. Weird. So there's like a garbage heap over here. This looks like the mansion with like a room that's a diamond or a geodesic dome or something. This, I think, will be important. The safe
Green on
thing
the
will-
right.
Green on the right. Always go
Sure.
to the right.
Oh yeah, green on the right.
Green on the right. Tin can, saber, this frog. I am all about this frog. Also, Choose Co. That's funny. Yeah, big block of ice. I think you're right. That does look like a big block of ice. All right, we have 7 seconds. Any other observations?
None.
There's no image in the water or anything.
Very
It's
weird.
Just a spiral.
Oh. Okay.
We must travel
Time up.
in a spiral. Dismiss. All right, so we're out of time to look at the vision.
Okay.
So now we place this on the 3 and this on the 3, and we begin.
Let's do it.
All right,
Go
here
for
we
it.
go. House of Danger, Choose Your Own Adventure, Chapter 1. Okay, wow, it's got a little bit of a setup here.
The grounds.
So there's a lock here. The Grounds, Chapter 1. I love this font, by
Yeah,
the way.
me too.
That is like a classic. Okay. It's a Tuesday morning in late June, and you wake up in a cold sweat. The nightmares came again last night. Even though you are an aspiring detective and psychic investigator, you haven't been able to make sense of the haunting dreams you've had these past few weeks. In your dreams, you keep seeing the same spooky house. You're still shivering under the covers when you hear the phone ring downstairs in your basement, where you have your combination office and research laboratory. You dash down to the lab to answer it. I need, a weak voice says when you pick up the receiver. I need your help. You hear a loud click and the phone goes dead. But you were prepared. While the caller was talking, you activated your high-speed telephone tracing device.
Nice. Smooth.
It instantly
Excellent.
displays the caller's number, 555-7259. Remember that. You call back the number right away, but there's no answer. After consulting the tall stack of reverse phone books behind your desk, you are disappointed to learn the number is unlisted.
Ooh.
You sense that the phone call is somehow related to your nightmares. Later, while at the Hedgebrook police station, to return a night scope you borrowed for a recent stakeout, you describe the mysterious phone call and continued on story card 1.
Okay.
Prologue.
Okay. Your recurring dreams to your friend, Sergeant... What was the last thing? Oh, you describe the mysterious phone call and your recurring dreams to your friend, Sergeant Morrison. That call does sound strange, he says. We'll look into it. And, and about that house in your dreams, a voice says from the hallway. I wonder if you're dreaming about the Marsden house on Hedgebrook Road. Detective Murphy sticks his mustache face into the room. Modern house, ornate gate. That sounds like the Marsden place, all right, says Sergeant Morrison. Strange things are reported to happen out there. Detective Mercy takes a puff on his pipe. That place is haunted, he says. I know it sounds unprofessional, but I've had a file on the Marsden house for years. I am sure of it. He waves a folder in front of your eyes, and a phone number written on the front jumps out at you. It matches the one from your mysterious phone call.
7259.
You're right. So the call is related to your nightmares. Your psychic senses were right. Draw clue 26 to discover your goal. You want to
Nice.
draw clue 26, Damiani? Back at home, you grab a bottle of water and your trusty pocket knife, preparing for a new investigation. Half an hour later, you stand before the Marsden residence, which appears exactly as it did in your nightmares. The house's futuristic look is a strange contrast to the antiquated appearance of the stone wall and the wrought iron gate, which is locked shut and wrapped in steel chains. Even though the air is balmy, a chill travels down your spine. The gathering clouds on the horizon hint at a brewing summer thunderstorm. What's our goal?
Chapter 1 goal, get inside the Marsden house.
Cool.
Simple enough.
Very
So that goes up here. So once we've achieved that, we will know that we can move on to chapter 2.
Got it.
Okay, so as a group we decide, and if we can't if we can't agree, the person reading the card in that turn has the deciding
Final
vote.
say. Got it.
And there's 3 of us, so it probably won't be a problem. But
Cool.
if you search the wall for a way in, go to story card 13. If you climb the gate, go to story card 7.
The gate seemed really shady.
Yeah, it's
Cut
a
yourself
wrought
or
iron
something.
gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would search the wall.
Search the
Antiquated
wall.
appearance stone wall. Yeah, let's search the wall.
Antiquated.
Okay, so then I
Yeah.
think I'm supposed to get card 13 and hand it to you.
Cool.
But we're not supposed to look at it. There we go.
Moving along the mossy stone wall that surrounds the property, you come across a jagged opening created by fallen rocks. It's just big enough for you to squeeze through. Once on the other side of the wall, you find yourself standing in a cobblestone plaza surrounded by marble and bronze figures. Most of the sculptures depict men gazing off into the distance, as if pondering the deeper meaning of it all. But at the edge of the courtyard is a monumental statue of a man atop a muscular steed. To your right, a stony pathway leads away from the statuary and into a picturesque garden where topiary bushes have been trimmed. Topiary bushes have been trimmed into whimsical shapes.
Very cool. Oh, cool. Pick.
Oh, little
Nice.
pick. If you inspect the statue of the man on the horse, go to 4. If you walk toward the topiary bushes, go to 15.
Gotta inspect that statue, right?
Yeah,
Statue?
that's saber.
Ooh, good call.
Okay.
Let's inspect the
Oh
statue.
my gosh, yeah, the saber. Oh
Okay.
gosh. I don't
I
know
guess
about
it doesn't
this.
matter who digs the card out. But this goes to you.
All right.
Okay, so now what we do is, so we always know where the last thing we did was. This
Okay.
goes face down here. So 13 was the last thing we did.
Cool. The horseman is The horseman is a dashing, bearded Civil War soldier. His bronze face stoic. He holds out a cavalry saber towards the brooding sky. The sword's edge glints in the weak sunlight that penetrates the thickening clouds above. The sword looks almost new.
Ooh,
At the base
Damiani.
of the statue is a plaque that proclaims this is a memorial to Henry Marsden. The plaque reads, Henry Marsden, born 1839, died 1887. General in the Union Army during the Civil War. Severely wounded at the Battle of Shiloh in 1862. Appointed warden of Hedgebrook Prison in 1880.
Uh-oh.
To your left is the entrance to a hedge maze.
Oh, baby.
To your right is a graying picket fence with a rickety wooden gate. You can see 2 stone angel statues and beyond them a cemetery.
Oh, boy. Whoa. Oh, yeah.
Optional challenge. Did I read this now?
Dude.
Search the monument's base. Win, we draw clue 18. If we lose, we raise the danger meter by 1. We also have optional challenge. Climb the statue to examine the saber. If we win, draw clue 2. If we lose, raise danger meter by 2 and you may try again. After challenges, make story choice below. So we're going to do a challenge.
So, yeah, we don't have, there are optional challenges and
Okay.
required challenges.
Wow.
We don't have to, but we
And
can.
here's our options to do regardless of this outcome. If you enter the hedge maze, go to story card 12. Just choose a different
And if
card.
you fit- yeah.
So we can either go to the cemetery or the hedge maze.
Okay.
Or we can
Both
try and
sound
do
awesome.
one of these.
All right.
Ooh, we're getting intense
Here's where my
here.
head's at right away is the saber was in our dream. It seems very important.
That's true.
The risk is huge.
Big. And the saber was like pointing into that pool, swirling. So maybe the saber is like a key for that,
Totally could
or
be.
symbolizes great danger.
Or symbolize a great danger. It's a risk.
I'd say we go for it because we want. That's the whole reason we looked at the statue.
Yeah, let's get nuts. What do you think?
wanna get
Starting off
nuts?
We could use the water if we like really botch it hard.
All right, it was your turn. So you want to roll the challenge die.
Sure.
So we have to beat.
What is the -2 here?
So if the danger meter gets full,
Yeah.
you subtract 2 from the psychic scale,
Ooh.
and the marker goes back down to 3.
Okay. So
it's bad as far as it hits
Down
our
levels,
psychic
yeah.
scale, but then it
but then it resets.
resets the
Not
danger
bad.
meter. Yeah.
All right, so roll in here
Wherever, anywhere on this area is on camera. So
See, we just keep trying this, dude. We don't have much to lose. We go down to level 1 is the worst case scenario.
yeah. Oh yeah. So we lose. So we raise the danger meter by 2 slots. Do we want to try again?
Yeah, roll a 5 or
Let's
6.
try again.
5 or 6
Yeah,
we
four,
need?
4, 5, or
4,
6.
5, 6.
You have to match it. 5.
Okay.
Yes!
All right, Damiani. What's clue 2?
Tell me that was huge. Big roll.
What's clue 2 gonna be? It's probably the saber.
The
the saber.
The saber
Nice.
comes. The saber comes loose in your hand, It's heavy and quite sharp. Your psychic senses tell you this is an important item.
Oh.
Keep this item. Move forward 2 spaces in the psychic scale.
Ooh.
Finish story card 4. So we gotta
Very cool.
make our choice.
Oh
here.
yeah. Choose. Okay.
So we can now
Okay.
either go. Well, can we do both challenges?
Yeah.
What's the other one again?
Inspect the base of the monument, but I don't know about that now.
It probably will give us some kind. I mean, it's another clue.
Are you allowed to do both?
Yeah,
100%.
I think so. Optional challenge. You want to do it?
What do you think?
We already took a hit on
I
the
want
danger
confirmation
meter.
that you can do multiple.
You can, yeah.
You can. What do you think?
It's challenges. But yeah, it says you must undertake required, but you can undertake
Gotcha.
optional.
Cool.
Yeah, it does have a.
If you roll a
clue.
1 on any challenge, yeah, you lose automatically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
so
you
you
roll a 1, you lose automatically.
And this one is on a 1 only. We can't redo it.
Wait a sec. Below each challenge are instructions. If you win a challenge, follow the win instructions. Was the win instructions finish it?
Win, draw a clue
It's
2.
just draw a clue.
After challenges is plural. Make
Yeah.
story choice
Got
below.
it. Okay, yeah, let's do it then, right?
You only get 1 chance at this one, though. This one said
And
you may
this
try
says
again.
finish story card 4, but
Yeah, this
that
is-
could mean just optional challenge as well. So I think we can do all the
Yeah.
challenges.
Let's do it.
Yeah, and we only get 1 shot.
Okay.
Yeah, and it only goes up by 1 your danger meter.
Yeah, so hey, why not? Yes!
Yes.
All right. What was it on for the
This
psychic
is on
four?
5, yeah.
All right. So draw clue 18.
18.
And items, dude. Resident Evil.
Okay. Do we
Load
want to go
up.
to the hedge maze or the cemetery?
It's up to you. Both are awesome.
I love hedge mazes.
I love
Nurse
that.
Lou?
Yep.
Oh.
Bonus story choice. When you inadvertently press a hidden switch, the statue slides to one side, revealing a cement passage.
Yeah, okay.
Place the new story choice below at the bottom of story card 4. This option may be considered when you are ready to make your story choice. So we had go to the hedge
Okay.
maze, go to the cemetery, or if you want to see where the hidden passage leads, go to story card 28. We now have 3
we
choices.
gotta go
We
down
got
this
it.
path.
We got
We got it.
All right,
right?
so go to 28.
28?
So
We got it.
this would go on top then.
That's. I mean, I know because of these things they jump around, but like it being so close to the end of the deck made me really nervous. All right, you just read that one, so it's my turn to read this one?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. You creep through the darkness and find the cement walls end as natural stone and earth begin. Occasional vents to the surface let in just barely enough light to see by. Ahead, you glimpse the warm firelight of torches. You come to a fork in the tunnel, lit by the dancing flames. One tunnel descends deeper and is half filled with water. Ugh. You could swim through it, but you can't see where the tunnel leads or how far it goes. Another tunnel looks partially caved in. Tiny clumps of earth periodically fall from the ceiling as you approach the tunnel, and several of the supports that hold the walls have gaping cracks in
Oh
them.
gosh. Both
And
are
there's
horrible.
a picture of how scary this.
Dude. Oh my gosh.
Oh man. If you dive into the water-filled tunnel, go to 22. If you explore the partially collapsed tunnel, go to 16. Both of these sound terrible.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
we can't go back.
Underwater
Collapse.
sounds terrible.
Collapse sounds bad. It's like actively still falling apart.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to drown or be crushed? I guess I'd
Yeah.
rather be. But if you get half crushed and live, that's probably worse than. I don't know. They both sound bad.
Underwater has the potential to be easy breezy. Could be a misdirect. You just swim right through and
Yeah.
you're
It
good.
could, yeah. I think they both could be misdirects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're like off the beaten path. This is like an optional part of the
Yeah.
story, you know? I'm leaning toward water-filled tunnel, even though that sounds scarier to me.
I was leaning towards the hallway, so it's on you, Damiani.
Oof. I mean, my gut would say water,
Okay.
but like, Yeah, like water could be like purposely left there to scare people off, but like
Right.
leaving a collapsing segment doesn't seem very intentional. Yeah, I have to go with the water.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Story card 22.
I'm nervous.
Oh, yeah.
Doing this without seeing anything is hard. Okay.
Mustering all the courage you can, you dive into the watery tunnel. There is just enough room in the tunnel above the water for you to lift your head between strokes and take a breath.
Oh, God.
Eventually, the tunnel drops lower and lower until it's completely submerged underwater. You hold your breath, dive down, and look around. After about 30 feet, the tunnel opens up to a bigger body of water, a pond or pool with sunlight beaming into it.
Nice.
Okay.
You pop up for air. Well, I've come this far, you think. You're ready to chance it. You take a deep breath and dive back down. You get 10 feet in, 15 feet in, 25 feet in. Just as you're about to exit the underwater tunnel, something tugs on your leg.
No!
You can't tell if it's an animal or if you're caught in an underwater vine. Required challenge. Fight to escape. Win, draw clue 20, lose, range danger meter by 4, and try again.
Holy crap. We gotta use the saber,
Yes.
right? To beat
yes.
this thing off. It's your
Saber
turn,
hide.
right?
Yeah, what do we
All
need?
right, so you need to meet or beat a 4. Well, you need a 2
We need a
or
2 or
better,
better, 2 or
because this
better.
adds a
2 better.
Nice.
Good job here.
Clue 20.
Clue 20, okay.
Whew.
Yeah, using the saber basically made that there's only one way to
Saber
fail.
hype.
All right, what's that say?
Do we keep the saber for a while?
Keep this
It
item.
says keep it. You think you only lose
Move
it if
2
you
spaces on the psychic board.
just when we got it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay, sorry.
The only way to lose this now is by rolling a 1, or if something makes it go away.
Okay,
Maybe
that's
I
awesome.
bet something will be like, if you have the saber, blah blah blah. Maybe,
Insert it here and leave it.
Yeah, maybe.
The thing, whatever it is, wraps more tightly around your leg. It's pulling you down. Another tendril, or tentacle, question mark, slides around your neck. You pry it off, and with the last of your strength, you give a powerful kick, and you're free. Just like that, the thing is gone. You emerge into a swimming pool with a lush pool house next to it. Lower danger meter by 2,
Oh, nice.
and go to story card 23.
Very cool.
We discard that now?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
these get discarded over there. Okay, whoops. That is just not gonna stay there.
3.
Uh,
Do we get anything when we level up? Do we like draw anything cool or?
not that I know of.
Got it.
It's obvious that nobody has cleaned the pool in ages.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The water is murky. Sorry, the water is a murky green, and the surface is littered with leaves and branches. Ripples pulse outward from the center of the pool.
That's like the vision.
Out of nowhere, you hear a commotion. You look around and wonder if it's coming from inside the pool house nearby. Then you see movement on top of a gazebo in the distance. Someone or something is engaged in a struggle up there. Maybe they need your help. Then again, if you offer your assistance, you might end up needing help yourself. Optional challenge, investigate the ripples in the pool. If you win, lower danger meter by 2, which won't help us,
We will go to the very
Go
bottom.
to the very bottom.
okay, and draw clue 8. Lose, raise danger meter by 2. You may try again. After that, we have to make a choice. We either go to the pool house or you go straight to the action at the gazebo.
Tough.
Okay. I feel like maybe we just risk the pocket knife.
Is it a?
Just at
Is
the
it a
roll
fight,
2
though?
or higher.
Oh no, it's not a fight.
It's
We
not a
can't
fight.
use it. Can't use it. It's a investigate.
I feel like some of these are trolls.
I'm
What if you
sure
don't get
some of them
anything?
are. Yeah. Well, we know that we'll get clue 8, but clue 8 could be like bad.
Yeah.
Clue
Yeah.
8 could be like the tentacle monster pulls you down again.
Yeah.
I
don't know about this. I'm
is
getting a bad feeling. I'm getting a bad vibe.
Yeah.
For the
Well,
optional
and in the
challenge.
vision, it was the saber pointing right into the ripples, and we've used the saber underwater once. So maybe that's saying like you have to fight whatever's in the ripples. So maybe we avoid.
I don't know.
I think you might be right.
You might be right.
I think you might be right.
I don't know.
Then where
I'm
are we
agreeing
going?
with you.
No, but now you changed my mind about like the vision, the saber, like stabbing the ripples
We should
or
fight.
something.
What do you
I don't
think,
know.
Damiani?
I don't know.
We're all 6s and 7s
Man, I
now.
feel like you're overthinking that.
I know.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm in my own head on this one. I think.
What do you think?
I feel like this will end up being a big nothing.
You think we should go for it?
I think, yeah.
Search. Do it.
Beat a
Our
meter,
danger
beat a
meter,
Be
yeah, is
adventurous.
legit. It's
meter,
only
beat
a
a 3.
And we can try again.
Yeah.
Or not.
I'm glad we didn't pony anything up.
Ooh.
Is that we lose automatically?
We lose automatically. So what is it?
Oh, we have to
goes-
raise danger meter by 2.
1, 2.
That was me.
So we
had the
can
bad
try
vibes.
again. We can try again.
Oh, I thought it means loss.
No, it says you raise the danger meter by 2. You may try again. If we'd put an item down, we would have lost it forever. Right now, if we win, we put the danger meter back where it was. If we lose
Or we
again,
get
it just
in
gets
this-
worse and
yeah,
worse.
it gets worse and worse.
I mean, we can do it one more time before we hit
Give
max.
it another shot. Okay, that was a mistake.
That's
These
Now we're at
ripples.
5.
These ripples. Yeah,
Wait,
now we
wait,
can't. Now we can't. The odds are bad now.
Yeah.
We have to just cut our losses. It sucks.
all right. So you want to go to the pool house or do you want to go to the gazebo?
Hey, counterpoint. If we get it right, we lower the thing by 2.
Yeah.
All we stand to lose by hitting the top is 2 psychic.
Which
And
seems
we're already
like a
basically
lot.
at the beginning of the psychic. Yeah.
I mean, we're already at 5, dude. We get knocked down back to 3.
All right, yeah.
It's bad.
And
I
in a
don't know.
fight, we can use the saber. So, okay, we're probably all right.
Yeah.
All
Cut our
right.
losses.
Pool house, or do we go straight to the action at the gazebo?
There was a struggle, right?
Yeah,
Where was that?
in the gazebo.
Then you see movement on top of a gazebo in the distance. Someone or something is engaged in a struggle up there. Maybe they need your help. Then again, if you offer assistance, you might end up needing help yourself.
I mean,
Yeah.
I love approaching people and asking for help or asking to help them. I'm all about that.
I'm kind of leaning towards the pool house.
What was the deal? We heard something in the pool house?
Out of nowhere, you hear commotion. You look around and wonder if it's coming from inside the pool house nearby, but then you see something in the gazebo. So something coming from the gazebo, but there's a pool house nearby.
So we're trespassing.
Yeah.
We should not be here.
No.
So if we're revealing ourselves to like the master of the house, that's bad.
Yeah. But at the same time, if we go up friendly like,
right, and it could
Hey!
be like an assistant or something who
could be like, "Oh, right
needs
this way."
help. Yeah, being attacked by tentacles or whatever. I don't know.
what do you say, Damiani?
I mean, I'm for the pool house.
Then it's on you, Ian.
It's like
'cause
hang
I'm-
out in the shadows and observe.
I could go pool house.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right,
what is
so
it,
go to
11?
story card 11.
Pool
Okay.
house.
Pool house.
Dude, the optional challenge hurts.
Yeah, we got hosed. Oh wait, it's my turn?
Yes.
You can tell that the pool house was once quite luxurious. It contains half a dozen private rooms with showers, as well as an ornate mahogany bar in the common area. It must have been fun to hang out in this place in its glory days. Those thoughts fade as the sound of a disturbance erupt from the top of a gazebo in the distance. And now you can hear a lone violin playing a soothing melody.
It's like Castlevania 64 intro.
Yep, 64, dude. Just gonna say.
Or Young Frankenstein.
Dun,
If you investigate the gazebo, go to 9, which is the one that... So we've had 2 chances to go to this
We
gazebo.
have to follow this sound.
Or go to the violin.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Suck
all right.
my blood, I say. Suck my blood. Turn me into a
Humor's
vamp.
ready.
I'm ready, dude. I'm following the
Humor has to be
hypnotic
a child of the night.
sounds.
You ready to
Yeah.
go to the violin? All right.
Let's do it.
We're going to this violin. It's your read, Humor.
You enter the room and you feel a bite on your neck.
Yeah.
Game over. Oh yeah, that's another thing. If you get it, if you die, if you get a game over, you just go back to the previous point and suffer some psychic damage.
God.
So you don't like lose outright.
Okay.
Look at that, hypnotic. You move further and further toward the hypnotic sound of the distant violin, which is oddly calming and uplifting, even as the winds increase around you. You notice there is a driveway up in the distance, but before you get there, you arrive at a horse stable with an open gate. Inside, sitting on a stool, is the source of the violin music. a chimpanzee playing his heart out, a soulful expression on his face. The chimp is fully committed to the music. You have never heard such an emotional performance. It's beautiful.
There's a pic. Look at him!
If you leave the stable and run to the driveway, go to 30. If you tiptoe through the gate to experience the full power of the performance, go to 24. I'm for that one.
Sure.
I'm ready to
Tiptoe.
experience
Tiptoe
All
away.
right, tiptoeing
power.
through the tulips. 24.
Someone's got like a tuba down there. It sounds
Yeah.
like.
You tiptoe through the open gate, eager to hear the finale of the chimp's violin piece.
This has got to be a bad idea.
Quietly. Quietly. With your third step, you trigger a motion sensor light that completely illuminates the interior of the building. Apparently, this is no stable. It's a kennel.
Uh-oh.
20 Doberman pinchers were peacefully enjoying the concert, but now they glare at you with anger in their eyes. The chimp frowns and slowly points his violin bow toward you. The Dobermans respond and rush to attack you and then eat you alive.
Oh!
The last thing you see is the chimpanzee violinist laughing at your fate. So embarrassing.
Are you serious right now?
We just got eaten by dogs.
The end. Move back one space on the psychic scale and return to story card 17.
Dude. Well, I got us
Okay.
hosed.
Oh, look at the monkey is like pointing at us. All right, well, we just got eaten by dogs.
Hey, at least it's the cover of the whole thing.
Yeah, we found it.
We got
Canon
revealed.
death right
Canon
there.
death.
Yeah.
All right, so the other option is
They knew. They freaking knew. How do you say no
We,
to a violinist
we run up the
monkey?
driveway.
Go to the driveway, story 30.
Look how friendly he looks. How do you say no to that?
Yeah.
That's so misleading.
He looks very nice.
Huber.
Leave the stable and run to the driveway. Go to story card 30. Who read that one? You?
Yeah.
Okay. Chapter 1 goal achieved.
Nice.
You appear in a
We're so
driveway,
close.
which leads you to the mansion's entrance. On the door is a plaque that reads Marsden. John Marsden. And a large crystal door knocker, which seems newer than everything else on the front of the building. You knock loudly many times, bold, but there is no answer. The storm is really picking up now. You try the doorknob and are surprised to find that the door is unlocked. You've been lucky enough so far, but you wonder if you're missing something. Before you enter the house, you look back. You can see a few clear paths. One leads towards a statuary, another to a small cemetery. 2 more paths stretch outward, a watery ditch with a gate, and the house's luxurious pool. You could go back and explore if you want.
Oh, God.
Story return. Okay, yeah, so there are items in this chapter that will be useful later in the story. You can take a risk and go back for any that
Wow.
you missed by following the choices below.
Dude.
If you head to the statuary, raise the danger meter by 2 and go to card 4. Wow. If you head to the cemetery, raise the danger meter by 2 and go to story card 21. If you head to the ditch, raise danger meter by 2. And if you head to the pool, raise danger meter by 2. We already did the pool. So,
We failed the pool?
yeah.
That hurts.
Otherwise, you may advance to chapter 2. Keep all your inventory items. So we have the saber.
Which is huge.
Basically, the question is, do we check the cemetery or the statues? Well, no, we did the statue, I think.
Yeah,
that was,
that was
the
the
saber.
saber.
So do we check the cemetery or this ditch that we've never even heard of, hoping there's some other thing, or do we just plow forward? Should we just play it as it is and just... Should we own our choices?
Yeah, I think going back seems weird.
It's weird that you need a choice.
Contextually,
It's part of the-
RP-wise, I
yeah.
would go...
Should we just make that call right now?
Yeah.
Just like plow forward.
Let's
and,
go.
And
Yeah.
I'm feeling go.
the consequences be damned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It doesn't feel right going back. It doesn't feel right dying.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Technically, we're dead.
We're
so.
dead.
All right. So that was chapter 1.
Awesome.
Nice.
Chapter 2. And then we get, wow, yeah, all of those clues.
Whoa.
That was all from chapter 1. These are chapter 2 now.
My goodness.
So there was a lot we didn't see.
Yeah.
But hey,
The damn chimpanzee.
that's the way the cookie
Yeah,
crumbles.
The
But
allure.
actually, like, the weird thing is the path we chose must have just been really short, direct.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, if we had just walked past that chimp, we would have been at the end of the chapter.
And the maze, I bet, is nuts.
Oh, it's probably crazy. That's probably like 8 cards just on its own.
Yeah. Do you go left? Do you go right?
I mean, like, judging by the
Jeez,
cover, like,
yeah.
there's all kinds of stuff going on in there.
Yeah.
All right. I'm opening the clues to It Chapter 2.
Almost looks like the Stranger Things
Yeah,
logo
kinda
for
does,
the each episode title.
All
I hope they
right.
make another one of
I
these
just read
games,
that,
man.
right?
Yep.
So you read this one.
Here we go.
The Spencer Mansion.
Yeah, dude.
Yo,
Chapter
here we
2.
go.
Yeah, dude.
You made it. You're inside the Spencer Mansion, the cursed edifice that has
It doesn't actually say that.
haunted your nightmares for weeks. Your trek through the mansion's grounds has left you with far more questions than answers, to the point where you have to wonder if the smart move would be to turn around right now and forget you ever came to this infernal place. You're no quitter, though. You're an aspiring detective and psychic investigator. You won't give up this case until you find out why a spooky, futuristic mansion you'd never seen before has somehow found its way into your dreams, and why you got a call from the house this morning. You're standing in a grand foyer.
Oh, yeah, someone here called for help. That's right.
Its modern decor is elegant in its minimalism. Suddenly,
Minimalism.
Minimalism.
It's
See,
just a
they got me.
hyphenate.
Suddenly,
off the side there.
a man in a delivery uniform bursts through a set of tall double doors, screaming, "Help! Help! They're after me!" The man cries. He rushes toward you, but it suddenly drops to the ground as if he had been hit by an invisible hammer.
Whoa.
You dash to his side and hear his breath coming in short gasps that sound almost like sobs. He gives a terrible shriek and lies still. This man has been frightened to death, you think.
Oh.
Jeez.
Just then, do I keep going?
Yeah.
Just then, he inhales sharply, jumps to his feet, and bolts past you out of the house. You breathe a deep sigh of relief. So, not quite to death. Something falls from his clothing as he makes his exit, and it hits the floor, tinkling. You kneel down to inspect the object and discover that it's a small dart, the kind that might have come from a blowgun.
Whoa.
Whatever this man was afraid of, his fear seems to have been justified. Just how dangerous is this house? As your thoughts swirl, a loud buzzing noise erupts from somewhere beneath your feet, shaking the floor. The noise is so loud it drowns out the gathering storm outside. Just as quickly as it came, the noise stops. It sure sounds like something weird is happening beneath the manor. You're willing to bet that whatever is happening in this place, the answers await you down there. Discover clue 57 to discover your goal. You don't see any way to a lower level from the foyer. Rather, a sweeping stairway leads upstairs, while the double doors that the frightened man ran through head off to your right, and a smaller door slightly ajar leads in the opposite direction.
Okay. Ready?
So if you take the stairs to the second floor, if you go through the double doors, or if you walk through the smaller door.
Our goal is find access to the basement.
Ooh.
That's the goal.
Okay.
Well, the second floor is away from the basement.
True.
True.
Unless there's a
But-
slide.
We might find good clues.
Might find good clues, might find shotgun shells,
Oh, yeah.
might find a shotgun.
So the double doors is where the guy came out of, right?
Yeah.
So we probably don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Burst through
Or the double doors
double
that
doors.
he ran through.
Yeah.
Did he come through the one that was ajar?
Suddenly, a man in a delivery uniform burst through a set of tall double doors.
Double doors, okay, and then he went back.
So we don't want to go. Well, he left out of the.
And then he went back through them.
He did?
Yep, frightened man ran through, head off. Wait. Well, the double doors that the frightened man ran through head off to your right.
Oh, yeah. Those are the ones he came in from.
Okay.
Yeah. He like ran off back outside or something. So I don't think we should go toward where someone was just running away from. Does that track?
Smaller door.
There's
Card
a
42.
smaller door?
If you
Sure.
walk through the smaller door, it was ajar.
Okay.
Smaller ajar door.
An ajar door.
42.
Sure.
42.
Jackie Robinson.
The answer
Shout
to
out.
everything.
42.
Life, the universe, and everything.
Jack Robinson? Heck
40,
yeah.
42.
You enter a parlor which is decorated in a more old-fashioned way than what you've seen of the house so far. Rich cherrywood paneling covers the walls, and dozens of exotic animal heads are mounted there. Some Marsden ancestor was quite fond of hunting, or, at the very least, taxidermy. Each of the trophies features the same expression: fangs bared and savage eyes that make the animal look ready to leap from the wall and pounce on you. The effect is quite unsettling, but you also sense that they might be hiding something.
Oh.
There are 2 ways out of here. An open passage that leads into an adjacent library brimming with books,
Sick.
and a tightly spiraled iron staircase going up.
Library. All about the library.
Optional
gonna say-
challenge: search the animal heads.
gonna say, we gotta
Win
search
or
these
lose,
heads.
you get a clue.
Oh.
Oh!
Let's do it.
Let's search the heads. We're gonna lose.
What do I? I just have to beat that, right?
Just
Yeah.
meet or beat 5.
5 or 6.
No
Is it
pressure.
a battle or no? Nope.
It's eyeballs. We could discard this to lower the meter by 3, which would get us down to 4. I think. Yeah, I don't know.
It's
Whatever.
not a battle, so we can't use the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just use a water bottle.
God.
Should we use the water bottle already?
Yeah, because then if we go down to 2, like
Yeah, our psychic
Seems
is
late.
never gonna go up.
yeah.
We should use it. You want to use
I
it?
say we roll and then see what happens.
If you roll,
But if we
it's
roll,
over.
that's gonna happen.
'Cause you
Well,
have
I guess. Well, it doesn't say that we're
Does the
gonna.
danger meter go up?
We don't know. The clue could make it
Okay.
go up.
Yeah.
I say we save the water.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just roll a 5 or a 6.
Close my eyes.
No problem. 3. So we draw clue 41. Let's see here. Clue 41.
Seeing something reflective inside the open mouth of a cheetah head mounted on the wall, you reach your hand inside and clumsily bump into its canine teeth, causing its jaws to clamp down on your hand. Overcome by searing pain, you struggle to pull it out and succeed at escaping with all your fingers, barely. Raise danger meter by 4. Finish story card 42.
That's a wipe.
1, 2, 3, 4. Down
Boom,
2.
boom.
And we're back
Boom.
there. But we are at psychic meter
Harsh.
2 now.
So harsh.
Well, our danger meter's back down.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah,
Good God.
Can't
Okay.
try this again. So we're going to the library, or we're going to
Library.
climb the staircase.
Library.
Library, go
45?
to card 45.
Okay.
Dude. That hurts.
Did.
Yeah.
Almost lost all your fingers.
Most of the books lining the walls of this room appear to be first editions of well-known classics. To help reach the tallest shelves, there's a wheeled ladder that can slide across the room. A silver door is on one wall. One book, Introduction to Psychic Dreams, Visions, and Limericks, catches your eye. And you wheel the ladder over, climb up, and grab it. As soon as you pull the book from the shelf, a catch releases, and a hidden door opens on the other side of the room. Premonition.
Yes.
If you're level 2 or higher on the psychic scale, draw clue 42.
Shit!
Damn it!
Wait.
We're on level
Yeah.
1. We're on shit. Unit 2 of level 1. Damn it! Well, we don't get a premonition.
Damn
so
it.
We're blind. We're going in blind. Do we go through the hidden door or the silver door?
I don't mess with the silver doors.
All right. I am inclined to go through the hidden door as well, but
What do you think, Damiani?
Let's do it.
okay.
Hidden door.
Hidden
44.
door.
Oh my god.
Hidden door 44.
Game, we're not looking too hot right now.
I mean, the books were always really hard.
This is disturbing. Entering a child's playroom. Splatterhouse 3, anyone? You find a giant overstuffed toy box resting against one wall, and in the middle of the room stands a dollhouse,
Uh-oh.
which appears to be a perfect replica of the Marston
mansion, yeah.
house.
Yeah.
As you approach the dollhouse, you notice that the walls of the playroom are covered with shelves full of porcelain dolls, their eyes peering down at you. It's difficult to break their gaze. The eyes seem to draw you into the blackness of their dead stares. Not looking away, you feel yourself shrinking smaller and smaller. Soon the dolls seem to loom over you, even more frightening than before, although they never move from their perches. Eventually, you're the size of a doll yourself.
What?
And you stand on the playroom floor beside the replica of the Marsden house. From where you stand, you can see the front door of the dollhouse.
Oh.
Enter
picture.
the door of the dollhouse, story 49.
Whoa.
No choice. We just do it.
Wow.
Look at these freaky dolls.
Is this Damiani?
Yeah. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it's good art. It's freaky art.
The dollhouse entryway has doorways leading to a dining room, a parlor, and a bedroom. Before you can think about where you should go next, something distracts you. There's a force at work here, a presence you can't ignore. Something or someone seems to be calling you, drawing you onward. You can tell this dollhouse is a hub of psychic energy, a nexus of weird power. You'll need to stay sharp.
Oh, man.
If you go to the dining room, go to story. Okay, so we can go to the dining room, parlor, or bedroom in the dollhouse.
Huh. I don't want to get, like, eaten. Let's not go to the dining room.
I was thinking bedroom, personally.
I was thinking parlor.
Damiani?
Damiani?
What say you?
Oof, let's go to the parlor.
Parlor, let's do it.
57?
What the hell is a parlor?
It's like a lounge.
It's what not really a living room, but like a
So
a
you have
waiting
like
room?
your
Yeah,
cocktails
it's like a
before you go to
den.
dinner.
Yeah.
It's like
Got
a
it.
den. Yeah.
Gilmore
Not a waiting
Girls
room. There used to be a
vibes.
term for a room for it. Yeah, like the room in
The
Django
smoking
Unchained
room.
when they're like when DiCaprio makes that face, everyone makes a gif.
Yeah.
That's a parlor room.
Got it. Got it.
Okay. A piano takes up one corner of the dollhouse parlor. A doll sits on the piano bench wearing a crown and a rich red gown, hands poised above the keys. This is the doll queen. And even though
Okay.
her back is turned, how do we know that? And even though her back is turned, I guess the crown, you feel as though she's daring you to face her in some kind of bizarre piano contest.
Resident Evil.
One of the mind.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Perhaps accepting the queen's unusual challenge and defeating her will increase your psychic
Yeah,
skills.
big time.
You notice a painting above the piano. It depicts a solarium and is so spellbindingly realistic you can't help but reach out your hand to touch it.
Oh.
You are amazed when your hand disappears into the painting, and you can touch the solarium on the other
Mario
side.
64.
Yeah. This painting is a magical portal, and it might be your only way out of this dollhouse. Optional challenge: battle the
Oh.
doll queen and win a psychic piano duel.
Yeah.
We have to.
Have to.
If we win, we draw clue 30. If we lose, the image makes it pretty clear that she's a doll queen.
Got it.
She looks like a doll queen.
I mean, our danger meter's low. We paid
Raise
the
the
price.
danger meter by 3,
If we lose.
and you may try again if you lose. Yeah.
The good news
Is
is
it a battle though?
the good
or
news is
it-
that we're at 3.
It says battle, so we can use a weapon.
Are you sure?
No,
though?
it's
the
a
eyeball.
eyeball.
The stupid eyeball.
and
We
it
need
says
an
battle
eyeball
the
item.
dog.
We need an
Okay.
eyeball item. This is interesting. After this, we can try it as many times as we want, or we can go to the dining room. We can go to the dining room, the bedroom, or if we have clue 50 and we want to enter the magical portal, we can draw clue 47. If you do not have clue 50 and you want to enter the portal, draw clue 55.
What?
That to me tells me that we should go to the other rooms.
Yeah,
but that's metagaming.
After we
Look.
beat this.
Yeah, we definitely have to try this. Was I
or
reading
higher.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 or higher. Here
Come
we go.
on.
Yes!
Yeah.
Nice.
All
Ian.
right, we got a 30. What is it?
You just,
Oh. Yeah. Huh?
what is it
What?
in D&D?
I don't know.
Your
What
old
are
spell?
you talking about?
Your old spell.
What are
Your
you
main
doing?
spell, Ian.
Oh, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch
I
Blast.
was like, what the hell?
Oh,
are
It was
you
Eldritch
talking
Blast.
I was
Dude.
even more lost.
I
so
couldn't
was
get
like,
the
what are you
word, damn it.
talking about?
I couldn't get the
It has
word.
nothing to do with it.
All right.
All right, the queen's hands don't move, but you hear her incredible piano playing swirl through the parlor as fast as the wind. Now it's your turn. Reaching out to the piano with your brain, you weave notes into an intricate manic waltz, even faster and more beautiful than the queen's. Your music dances throughout the room. The queen's crown falls to the floor. You've bested her. You win. Keep this card. Move forward 2 spaces on the psychic scale.
Nice.
We're back to almost as high as we were before. We keep this card though. That's interesting. Were we supposed to keep that on? No. Move forward 2 spaces on the psychic scale. Finish the story card 57. Okay. Cool. So now, do we go to the dining room, the bedroom, or go through the thing without clue 50 and take clue 55?
I was thinking about the bedroom.
All right, let's do the bedroom. Let's do the bedroom, and you get to read it even.
Cool.
Okay.
The dollhouse bedroom is filled with miniature furnishings, which are now full size to you. A cozy chair, a dresser, a lamp, and a bed. Lying in the bed, its head on a pillow, is a stuffed mouse. It's so lifelike, you catch yourself thinking you should step quietly so you don't wake it up. Your psychic senses start to pulse. You get the feeling something very important is hidden in this room. Free action! If you are at level 3 or higher, draw clue 50.
Oh my god!
Level 3, dude.
We should have gone back in chapter 1.
God.
We suck.
If you go to the dollhouse dining room, go to 35. If you go to the dollhouse parlor, 57.
We might as well go to the dining room.
So we did the parlor.
Yeah.
So 35.
We're going to end up going back to the parlor, so I'll just take this out. But 35?
All right, yeah. 35 for the dining room.
Dang!
What's this mouse?
Oh yeah, the mouse is cute.
Seated at the head of the dollhouse dining room table is a doll wearing a crown. It's a doll king, with oddly compelling glass eyes. They sparkle with a kind of dark power.
If we try to take this thing,
as you look into those eyes, you sense a strange tingle in your mind. This doll is reaching out to you mentally. You don't know why, but you feel that he wants to fight you. On the plane of pure thought.
Oh my gosh.
You sense this could help strengthen your psychic abilities.
Nice.
Around the dining room table, 2 doors lead to the other rooms. Okay, we already know that. So here's our challenge. Optional challenge. Overpower the doll king with your mind.
It's an eyeball.
Draw clue 56 if you win. Lose, raise danger meter by 3. You may try again. And
we gotta fight the king.
We got to.
You gotta try no matter what.
Raise it 3 or higher.
Boom!
Yeah! 56?
Clue 56.
And our psychic goes up? Oh, we're about to find out.
He reads this and we'll find out.
You project your thoughts at the little king, like light through a magnifying glass. You focus on the doll's mind, narrowing your thoughts into a tight beam. Finally, when you can hardly take any more, the doll blinks. You won.
Nice.
You made it blink. Keep this card, move forward 2 spaces on the psychic scale,
Level
and
up.
finish.
Level 2, baby!
Leveled up.
All right.
So far away from being able to take that mouse or whatever.
All right, so we either go back to the parlor or we go to back to the bedroom.
Which is nothing, so we
can't
have
do
to.
that.
So
Yeah,
we're
let's
gonna
go
have
to
to
the
go through
parlor.
that.
And we have to go through the
that
painting
portal, yeah.
and take clue 55 because we do not have whatever
Put this
50
under that
was.
one.
Got it.
And then it's... I guess this is... Well, we went to a new... Weird. I don't know. Here, read that. And I'll just read the next actual
You
story.
take a deep breath and jump into the portal. A pin and needles sensation spreads over your body as you travel the dimensional pathway. When you reach the other side, you're standing in the solarium you saw in the picture. You've returned to your normal size. Go to story card 48, and that is the end of that clue. Don't keep it.
Hey, it wasn't bad. Probably wasn't good like it would have been.
Yeah, we probably could have warped to another...
Or if we had 50, maybe it'd send us into some crazy chamber. Who knows?
Totally.
Murder chamber. Once you've entered the solarium, you notice how the glass panes are in angular shapes that create a spiderweb pattern across the ceiling. There are clay pots with exotic plants on every flat surface. Welcome, you hear a female voice say. We are so glad you found your way here. An elderly woman in a long black dress and white apron, she's from the vision, glides into view from behind a wall. She appears to be a housekeeper. She raises one finger and curls it toward her, beckoning you. We've been expecting you. Come this way, she says. Something in her voice makes you freeze. This might be trouble. You notice something shiny tucked behind a tropical shrub, but you'll probably have to deal with the housekeeper before you can investigate it. You glimpse an art gallery beyond the solarium. Optional challenge, eyeballs. Attempt to excuse yourself. If you are level 2 or higher on the psychic scale, add a +1 to your roll.
Yes.
In addition to any challenge booster. So we get that because we're level
Hell
2
yeah.
now. So let's try it. All right, so we have to roll a 2 or
better.
higher.
Dude,
Because
come
if you roll a
on.
1, you lose no matter what. Okay, here we go. 5 or 6. We got it. So win, draw clue 39.
Heck yeah.
If you do not take the challenge, continue below.
Got you.
So we took the challenge. 39, here it is. Okay, large
A
metal
lightsaber.
rod. It looks like a lightsaber.
We got a lightsaber.
You calmly explain to the woman that you'd rather not go with her, and she returns to tending her plants. You grab the shiny object before leaving and find that it's warm to the touch. Your psychic senses tell you it's an important item. You slip away to the art gallery. Wow, I wonder what the deal with that lady was.
Yeah.
Keep this item, move forward 3 spaces on the psychic scale. 1, 2, 3, almost to level 3 now. Dope. That was good.
That was really good.
Go to story card 32. Okay.
This is me?
They're really shredding down there.
This is me?
Yeah.
Stepping into the marble-floored art gallery, you are amazed by more than 100 gold-framed paintings, plus countless abstract modern sculptures on pedestals. Wow! The entire collection must be worth gazillions. Too bad you've got no time to admire any of it. You're eager to keep moving. French doors lead to the study, and a doorway leads outside. You can see a pathway leading to an attached structure that appears to be a mother-in-law apartment. Premonition. If you're a level 2 or higher, draw clue 54.
We are so psychic now.
Mm-hmm.
54, last
54.
one. Ooh, it's oh yeah, right. Premonitions are pictures. I forgot.
Dude.
It's a vault.
Okay, so yeah, if hopefully everyone can see this at home, it's like a vault door in the animation style of the
Like
Turtles.
Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight-esque.
Yeah, and it's like distorted.
If you walk through the French doors to the study, 33, if you take the path outside to the mother-in-law apartment. That seems shady.
Yeah.
I'm thinking French doors to the study.
Sure.
33.
You got
And we
it.
keep these
All right.
in our inventory.
Nice.
Our ever-growing inventory here.
Yeah, we're gonna need a tabulation here. Pagination? Yeah. Once inside the study, you are shocked to find 12 pairs of eyes staring at you in outrage. You stop dead in your tracks. There are a dozen shady-looking people, all stuffing briefcases with bundles of cold, hard cash. Literally, they're taking money out of ice-filled coolers. You take another step, and all but one of the guys take off, suddenly spooked. Then, the last one turns and glares at you. Since he's still holding his briefcase tightly with both hands, you're pretty sure you can take him.
Oh my god.
You see a hallway on the other side of the room that might serve to be a quick exit.
No, we battle him.
Optional challenge fight. Wrestle the man with the cash-filled briefcase. Money match.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Money in the bank, dude.
Win, draw clue 38, lose, raise danger meter by 3, try again, and we can use a weapon.
Dude, we need
So we're just going to roll a
one.
1. Oh, I mean 1.
no, you
Don't
can't.
roll a
Yeah,
1. Just
We
roll
need
anything
two.
but a 1.
Oh, thank
we
you.
decimated that guy. All
Boo,
right.
boo, boo. 38.
Nice.
How could we just kill this guy?
And then we're also going to need 45. Because we head down the hallway and also get clue 45.
Well, 38. Read 38 first.
Briefcase full of money. We're done. We won the game.
Yeah, we leave the mansion.
You are currently holding a briefcase that contains more money than Sergeant Morrison and Detective Murphy earned in 2 years. Your psychic senses tell you this is an important item. Keep the item, move forward 1 space on the psychic scale.
Nice.
Ooh, almost there.
And now finish the story card,
okay.
which is draw clue 45,
There you go, down
which says, you race down the hallway past photographs and paintings of an old prison. You reach the end of the hall and find a metal door. Go to card 60, story card 60.
Okay.
Sounds like the basement.
Yeah, we're going to a prison, baby. Oh, 60. That's got to be the end.
There it is.
Oh, wow. Didn't I read the end card last time, too? That's weird. You've achieved goal.
Nice.
Wow, chapter 2, goal achieved. It doesn't say you've achieved goal.
You've achieved goal.
You've achieved
You
goal.
achieved
my gosh.
a goal get.
Goal, get. You shove the metal door open. When you close it behind you, clang! It sounds like the door to a jail cell slamming shut.
Whoa.
You turn to check out where you are. It's an elevator. You get in, press the close door button, and finally get a moment to catch your breath. You can't believe what you've been through so far, but this elevator should be your ticket to the basement, and that should bring you one step closer to uncovering the mystery of the sounds you heard when you first entered the Marsden house. Don't remember that. Now that you know where the elevator is, you wonder if you should go back to the basement now, or go back and investigate. Go to the basement now, or go back to investigate anything you might have missed. Blah, blah, blah. We've already made the decision, right?
Yep,
just
we're not
keep on
doing that.
trucking.
Keep on
Correct.
trucking.
All right. We're probably going to end up... I hope the last chapter is like, insert the saber, insert the chess piece,
Yeah.
insert the 8 things we've never
Put
heard
on
of.
the talisman.
Put on the talisman.
Yeah.
Put on your good smoking jacket, not the bad smoking jacket. It's like, what? We don't have any smoking jackets.
How many chapters are there?
5.
Oh, baby.
And this one feels a little light compared to 2. Actually, no, it feels about 6. I like the quality of these papers.
Yeah.
All right, so you get to read the beginning of chapter 3.
The Rescue. Chapter 3. You're still not sure what's really going on in this place. You're already freaked out by the creepy stuff you saw outside the house, and the discovery of the actual spirits from beyond the grave inside the house has only made you more on edge. You steel your nerves and remind yourself that you're not just an aspiring detective, you're a psychic investigator.
I love that it keeps saying aspiring
Yeah.
detective and psychic investigator.
You eat spirits from beyond the grave for breakfast.
The tone of this is really fun. I like
Not really. But the point is, you feel a surge of confidence. You can do this! At any rate, you've come way too far to turn back now, so all you can do is hope that the depths of the house hold some insight into the mysterious nightmares that have plagued you for weeks and drew you to this modern architecture house of horrors in the first place.
Indeed.
But the elevator, which all your hopes rest on, is totally trashed. The last person to use it must have really hated elevators. Based on the scratch marks on the walls, lickers. They might have had
Lickers.
sharp claws too. A strange sensation now washes over you. Your head spins, you lose your balance, and you fall to your knees. Although you don't quite black out, you're overwhelmed by visions as your consciousness leaves your body and travels through the house's lower reaches on mind power alone. You drift downward
Great.
through a meeting room full of huge shadowy figures and a laboratory stocked with equipment. Your awareness projects deeper under the estate. You finally come to a jail cell. Your mind can't penetrate to see who's inside, but a wave of anguish emits from it like heat from the sun.
We gotta free this person.
You sense that the person trapped inside is responsible for what you have encountered so far.
Okay, maybe we
And
don't
could-
free this person.
And could help with what you'll encounter next.
So we do free this person.
Draw a clue 76 to discover your goal.
That's probably the goal. Ooh, not even the end. Okay. Wow, there are a lot of clues this chapter. Holy crap. Okay.
Your mind. Do we read the clue first, or?
It'll just say, rescue the prisoner you sensed from your psychic projection.
There you go.
Your mind joins your body again as though swiftly snapping back into place. It takes you a moment to get your bearings. You're in your own body, in an elevator, in a spooky house that you somewhat regret ever stepping foot inside. You check the panel and find that all the buttons have been pried off except 2. They might be for the only active basement levels. Of course, it's also possible they're just the floors that whoever wrecked this elevator wants to lure you to. With a whoosh, the elevator doors briskly close. If you press the button for sub-basement, go to 71. If you press the button for sub-basement 3, there's sub-basement 2 and sub-basement 3.
All
Okay.
right. Metal Gear Solid, you gotta go furthest down first.
All the way down, right?
Really?
Right? I don't know.
I think, Metal Gear Solid aside, I think that most people would think top to bottom. So I think that it's a trick and we do go bottom first.
Bottom to top.
Yeah. I
78.
agree. 78.
For you, Damiani.
Hopefully all this is showing up and not blown out or anything.
The elevator drops with a jerk and continues to sub-basement 3. The door opens up into a room with tables holding funnels, glass beakers, test tubes, thermometers, and safety goggles. It looks like a biochemistry lab. It says umbrella. No, I'm just kidding. It's a complete wreck, just like the elevator. So you can add biochemistry to the list of things the vandal has a grudge against. There's a desk in the corner. Based on the pattern of the stuff scattered on the floor, it appears someone was dragged away from it by force and then taken out a door and down a hall. Another door leads into a room where you can see large glass vats full of glowing blue liquid in the premonition.
Also, the premonition we just had was the meeting room full of shadowy figures and then the lab. So going to the lab first, probably a good thing, because the sub-basement 2 might have been full of shadowy figures.
So we have no challenge. It's just, if you follow the path of destruction down the hallway, go to story card 86. If you enter the room with glass vats of glowing blue liquid, go to story 67.
Blue liquid?
Yeah.
It was in the vision in the
It
nightmare.
was in the vision. We should probably investigate the blue vat.
Sure. 67 it is.
67.
Let's do it.
All right. Hey, we didn't die in chapter 2.
That's good.
I'll point out.
Yeah. We have one death. One death
We're
counter.
almost psychic level 3.
I know, we need it.
We need
the
it.
level up.
I'm still bummed we didn't get whatever was in that
Yeah.
doll. Could have been bad, though. Might have been punishing you for having too much psychic power or something. With this game, who knows? All right, you see rows and rows of glowing blue vats, all filled with chimpanzees in various stages of development. Alien 4.
Yeah.
The largest ones are as big as adult humans. Someone is bending the laws of nature to unethical extremes down here.
Orochimaru.
It's Orochimaru's life.
The vats are plugged into a utility box on the wall. On top is a glowing cap with 3 crystals. It might be some kind of power source. Something about this crystalline cap calls to you. It feels important. From the utility box, cords and wires run into the adjoining room through a propped open door. There's also a conveyor belt that leads through an opening in the far wall. The belt is moving slowly, and the motion is mildly hypnotic. Optional challenge with the arm.
Oh,
it's
no,
not even
strength.
punches, it's strength. Try to pry the crystalline cap loose is the challenge. If we win, we draw clue 87. If we lose, we raise the danger meter and try again. This is a
Easy.
picture of the apes.
We do it.
Okay.
We do it.
All right, Damiani, you in? All right. The double clap.
I think we should use our water if we fail and try again.
Okay.
We've been saving it too long.
3!
Got it.
Okay, so 87. That's second to last clue. Crystalline cap.
Nice.
You pry the crystalline cap from the utility box. Even unplugged, it keeps glowing. This object gives you a shiver. Your psychic senses tell you it's an important item. I think probably anytime it says an important item, that's like plot stuff for later. Keep this item, move forward 3 spaces on the psychic scale. 1, 2, 3, 13, lucky 13, exact center of the top of the scale. Go to finish story card 67.
That's where we're going.
I hope we are going to fashion a lightsaber, and then
kyber crystals.
like wrap it with money. Okay, so do we follow the cords through the door, or do we go on this weird ass conveyor belt and see where it goes? Anytime I'm on a conveyor belt, I think I'm gonna get chopped up.
Me too.
I'm scared of the conveyor belt.
Which happens to me a lot.
Hypnotic also scares me.
Yeah. But I'm sure that because it's scary, it's the right thing to do. But let's go to 72. If you follow the cords, right? Yeah.
This room is filled with generators of every shape and size, and they all look extremely unsafe. In fact, one of the older, larger ones has a huge crack in its casing, but it's still running, with irregular bursts of electricity arcing from it to every nearby surface. You'd rather not get too close to it, but you'll have to if you want to investigate the door to a vault on the other side.
The vault.
Oh yeah.
The only other exit isn't a door at all, but a massive hole in the wall that leads into total darkness.
No.
As you feel around the dark for a light switch, you discover that the passageway isn't so much a hallway as a tunnel with rough walls that have been dug out of rock and soil. Whoa.
Good lord.
If you try to get past the cracked generator to reach the vault, go to 68. If you take the tunnel into darkness,
the picture of the generator
Looks shady.
Terrifying.
There's a lot of electricity coming off this thing that was not mentioned in the thing.
Yeah.
But we had the premonition of this vault.
But are they both going to the same place, or?
I don't know.
Is a premonition good or bad?
Yeah, the premonition could say don't go to the vault, or it could say go to the vault.
Yeah, I was worried the passage to the darkness was someone also clawed their way around or something to bypass the scary electricity, but maybe not. I don't know. The fact that it's
rescue
giving
your
it
prisoner. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like maybe the prisoner dug out that hole.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm saying the darkness this time around.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Michael Huber is avoiding going toward a vault. This
We already got the money back.
Yeah, we got
This
some
is the
money.
first time. Yeah, we're rich as hell.
Yeah, without.
You know there's going to be an
And this vault's spinning, so it's like, is that like you like falling over, like your vision's spinning because you've been killed?
I mean, if we go
It's
past
a
that generator, we're probably going to get electrocuted. But vaults are really important.
Unless we have the crystalline cap, which absorbs the electricity.
Oh. And we do have a large metal rod. With 3 prongs, and this has prongs.
Dude, let's go to the vault.
You want to go to the
We
vault?
gotta go to the vault.
All right. Let's go to
Grind
the
for the
vault.
vault.
We got it. What was I
68.
thinking? Yeah.
68.
Life is like a hurricane.
We gotta do it.
If you ever find yourself running a criminal organization,
Yes. we
here's
chose
a
wisely.
great way to weed out your dumbest and least trustworthy
Oh, no.
henchmen. Put a big, tempting vault door behind a deadly piece of machinery that
I'm an
kills
idiot.
anyone who gets within 3 feet of it.
We're going to die.
Unfortunately, this trick works on young psychic investigators as well. You press your back against the far wall and try to scooch toward the vault door as safely as possible, and it's no use. 100,000 volts of electricity surge through you, and your smoldering body slumps to the floor dead.
You were right. You were right.
Oh man, look at this picture.
Move back 2 spaces
we're
on
like-
the
we're all
psychic
like-
scale.
In this picture.
The darkness.
All right,
So
so
go
wait.
for
We
the
moved-
darkness.
Hey, we're still in level 3.
Go back to 72,
Death counter
so
2.
you got to go to the
right,
darkness
so go to
now.
the hole.
So put
So
this
the-
behind it.
87.
All right, you were right.
Damn it. Can't
Should have
say no to a
stuck,
vault.
yeah.
We should have
Just my
stuck
gut.
to our guns. This, I guess, premonitions are like bad.
Yeah.
Like, don't go for the vault.
87, right?
I wonder if every premonition is like a way to die.
87, yeah. Yeah.
But actually, if that is true, now we've learned important information.
Very important information. The hard way, but very
So
important.
you read that
Yeah.
one, I read this one? Okay. You can't see more than a few feet in front of you as you walk down the tunnel. So when a man's voice calls out from the darkness, you almost jump out of your skin. Hey you! You freeze. What now? You're the new lab assistant, right? It's about time you got here. You have the briefcase? What? If you have clue 38, which we do, give it to the mysterious stranger by discarding it and draw clue 62. If you don't, well, there goes our millions.
Damn.
All right, so now we draw clue 62. Pleasure doing business, he says. Even though you gave him what he wanted, he still spits on the floor and grumbles about how his crew waiting for him in the garage. And grumbles about his crew waiting for him in the garage as he hurries away. Your psychic senses tell you that that giving him the briefcase was the right thing to do.
Nice.
Move forward 2 spaces on the psychic
Pop,
scale.
Back to where we were.
Okay, and then finish story card 87.
Nice.
But I guess that means, continued on the back. Yeah. Okay. We're done with that. The man rushes back down the tunnel in the direction he came from, his footsteps booming in the darkness. There's a door with iron bars built into the wall here. It looks like it could lead to some sort of cell, or maybe a kennel. It's unlocked. If you follow the man down the tunnel, go to 81. If you go to the open cell door to see what's inside, go to 62. I mean, our whole point is to rescue that guy, so we should look through that door, right?
Yeah, follow him.
No, I mean, I guess the door is separate. He
Got
went
it.
back down the tunnel
Okay.
in the direction he came from.
Yeah.
There's a door with iron bars built into the wall here.
Let's do it.
Look in the door.
Yeah.
62.
Me?
Yeah.
You slide open the barred door. It looks much more industrial than the other rooms you've been in. The door slides shut on its own. Clang!
Oh, crap.
And you hear it lock behind you. You see some kind of gated structure down the hallway. in front of you and quickly press yourself against the wall when you realize that 2 figures are guarding it. There's also a desk on the side of the room that's out of the guard's line of sight. Premonition. If you're a level 3 or higher, draw clue 80.
80.
Wow.
Brain on fire!
Whoa.
Yo.
If you try your luck with the guards, go to 74. If you sneak across the room to the desk, go to 63.
What the hell does this premonition mean? Just a brain on fire?
Here's my logic. That saber's pretty OP.
Yeah, and we're at 3.
I like combat encounters with our saber,
Sure.
but
So what are our choices?
Isn't it usually like hot-headed or
sneak
something?
to the desk or basically approach the guards head on. Do you want to try sneaking?
Actually, I kind of think that your first impulse might be right.
Okay.
Hot-headed.
Yeah.
Try our luck with the guards, 74.
74. And also, we might sweet talk them.
Ooh. Battle.
Maybe the burning brain means like don't overthink it.
It's a battle.
The 2 guards are huge chimpanzees, as tall as you are. They are walking upright, just like you are. They are wearing security guard uniforms, just like you are not. They notice this key difference.
This key difference.
They attack. Required challenge. Battle the guards. Win, turn over this card and continue reading. Lose, raise danger meter by 4 and try again.
Wow.
All right.
All right, we're using
2
the
or
saber.
higher.
Oh, shoot! The saber is gone.
Raise danger meter by 4.
Oh my god.
We should use the water.
yeah.
We should use the water.
Use the water, which does what?
Yeah. down
Lowers it by 3.
You have to try again. You have to keep. You're stuck in this situation.
Should we use a pocket knife?
And try again, yeah. Pocket knife. Roll again.
Redo. 3 or better. 3 or better.
Wait, which one of these are we on?
3.
3 or better. Yeah.
Wait, are we on this one?
We
or
were on
the
4.
other?
We were on 4.
Okay,
We're
yeah,
right there.
Oh, because of the knife.
Yeah.
Okay,
Knife.
okay.
Yes.
So we got it. Lord.
Once you defeat the chimpanzee guards, you find that the gate will only open with an electronic key card. If you have clue 28 or 77, open the gate. Go to story card 69. If you do not have those, go to story card 88.
Damn it.
Gosh.
At least we didn't lose any psychic.
Yeah, we didn't lose any psychic.
Lost our
Looking on the
saber,
bright
our
side.
OP
We lost
saber.
probably the most important item in the game.
It's all right.
It's okay. All right. Without the key card, you're trapped. You can't get past the gate, and you can't leave the detention center through the locked front door. Just as you're about to give up, you spot a hole in the ceiling tiles, mostly obscured by shadows in the corner of the room. Whoa. Go through the hole in the ceiling by drawing clue 70.
This is sketchy.
This is not probably ideal. Okay. The hole opens up into a vertical shaft with haphazardly placed handholds like a climbing wall. You found a secret passage.
Oh.
Required challenge. Ascend the shaft. Win. Lower danger meter by 1 and draw clue 81. Lose. Raise danger meter by 2 and try again. Okay. So it's a handy-holdy thing, a little climbing guy, so we don't have any clues that help us with that. So we just have to
50-50
do
shot.
a 4 or better.
50-50.
6.
Yeah.
We got it.
Nice.
Okay, draw clue
I
81.
said lower it by 1.
Oh, right.
Nice.
Good call.
Down to
I forgot
3.
about that.
That's big.
Back to the beginning. Yeah, that's really good. Okay. Wow, okay. You've climbed 20 feet when the handholds suddenly recede into the wall and disappear. This isn't just any secret passage. It's a booby-trapped one. Think fast. Required challenge. Avoid falling. If we win, lower the danger meter by 1 and draw clue 78. Okay. It's an eyeball, so we can't use the items. 6! We got it.
So
Lower danger meter by 1. Wee-boo. Okay. 78. Man, I got a crazy little turn here. Oh my god, really?
Jeez.
You've found a ledge, but getting onto it is going to take some serious agility. A jumping foot icon. Required challenge. Get on the ledge, quick. Win, lower the danger meter. Lose, try again and raise the danger meter. All right. Oh, automatic fail.
So it goes up by
Raise it by
1.
2.
Oh, 2.
6. 6.
Nice.
Okay.
Lower it by 1 now.
Lower it by 1.
Nice, back to 3. That's
Okay,
good.
okay.
Gotta keep it on 3.
73. Are you kidding me?
Jeez.
We're challenging every single
Dude,
thing.
you're going through the gauntlet here.
Yeah, this is nuts.
You found like the challenge room.
I know.
Boss rush.
There's a passageway carved into the stone wall here, but someone has piled up a bunch of rocks to block the entrance. Strength challenge required. Move all the rocks.
Move those rocks in. 50-50.
Damn!
Ah!
Raise by 2.
Ooh.
Okay, now I have to try again. Come on now. Come on. Damn it!
Raised by 2.
Oh my
Raised
god.
by 2.
This is bad.
Yeah.
This is real bad.
Yep.
6!
There you
Nice,
go.
dude.
Lower it by 1.
Kind of the worst possible
Yeah, it's
thing that
okay.
could have happened. Oh,
Hey,
wait,
got it,
and
yeah.
clue 79. We lowered it by 1, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This is why there's so many blasted clues in this. Hey, we have a knife for this. Halfway down the passage, you find a chimpanzee sitting at a desk. He's smoking cigarettes and watching TV. He looks angry. Want to use the
wouldn't-
knife?
Yes.
Are you sure?
We only lose it if we roll a 1.
Knife him.
Oh, so you can keep it. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Fight the chimpanzee, the angry chimpanzee. He's watching TV. All right, so we have to get a 4 or better because of the knife.
Yep.
That's,
Nope.
oh my god.
Gone.
We lost the knife.
No matter what, you lose an item when you roll
Raised by
one.
2, right?
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, raised by 2.
So you're on 6 now.
Okay, so have to roll to 6. Okay. Raised
So it
by 2, so we hit the top, so we lose 2. And
Still
it goes
psychic
back.
level 3.
And we're still level 3.
Okay.
Man,
Here we go.
that was a hard roll. That was hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Whew.
And does danger level go down by 1?
Lower danger meter by 1.
Nice.
Actually, hey, that's pretty good. And then which one? 75?
And we're still psychic 3 there.
Yeah, for now. What? Okay, hang on. This is what? You run past the chimp and right into a 10-foot guinea pig.
What?
It's adorable and it can kill you. Attack it with fighting, sneak past it with dexterity, heave a table at it with strength, climb over it with climbing, or find another solution with perception. So it's saying we can use any item, but we don't have any items
so
anymore.
It's just gotta beat it raw.
So it's just kind of a raw roll. Yeah. So if we win, we lower it by 2. Oh my god.
Oh.
Raise the danger meter. Can't believe I rolled a 1. All right, here we go.
There you
6.
go.
There we go. So lower it by 2.
Damn.
So,
And we draw clue 77.
Okay.
This is bonkers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is wow.
I feel bad. I drew some crazy
Hang on.
key
Go,
card.
nerd.
You see an access key card on the floor by the dead ape. Guinea pig. Whatever. We just got around it. You grab it and run through the doors in front of you, unsure of what's on the other side. Keep this item. Go to 69. Yeah.
You are now in a chamber with 3 prison cell doors. They're heavy iron things with small barred windows that make it difficult to see what might be inside. There's a ring of 3 keys hanging from a nail on the wall.
There it is.
If you try cell A, cell B, cell C, A, B, C.
The vision. Right.
Right.
That would be C.
C.
Right?
Let's do it.
Right?
85. I like it.
Because of the dial on the vision, it's
Sure.
to the right?
I like it.
Oh yeah, the 1, 2, 3. I'm guessing. Hopefully.
Ugh, I don't know.
85.
Here we go. Oops. Here we go. Something's sleeping on the cot in cell C, with a thin blanket pulled over their face. You wake the prisoner up so you can talk to him, attack him before he can attack you, or just tiptoe out of the cell. Choose one and then continue. If you try talking to the prisoner, draw clue 67. If you attack the prisoner, proceed with the challenge on the back of this card. If you'd rather leave the cell, go to story card 69 again. So we can either
Wake
try
him up.
Let's talk to him.
All right, so draw clue 67. You gently shake the prisoner by the shoulder. He flings a blanket from his face.
All right, we're in the cell.
It's an
then.
exhaustive-looking man who's obviously relieved that someone has finally come to rescue him.
Good.
Thank you. I'm Professor Marsden, he says. Marsden, you ask? Are you related to Henry Marsden? Yes. This was the estate of my ancestor, General Marsden. But at the moment, we have more urgent things to discuss. Go to story card 90.
Oh boy. Oh, hey.
There it is.
Man, every time I read the end of the chapter, what the hell? Chapter 3 goal achieved. Oh, yeah, he was the one we're supposed to rescue.
We did it.
And it was the right, because of the dial.
Yeah,
Sick.
you're right.
Professor Marsden looks worried. You have to help me stop my former research assistant, he says. She's twisted our scientific research for evil. So she's responsible for all these chimps, you ask. Yes, he says, but there's something bigger afoot. I'm talking about the alien science. Marsden says he can provide all the answers you're looking for, but you should first make sure you're prepared to leave this section of the house behind. He can give you explicit directions to important locations if you think you might have missed anything. Return options. Biochemistry lab.
No.
Air duct.
You didn't go to the air duct.
Printing press room and generator room.
We went to the
Otherwise,
generator room.
advance. And we've already made the choice. We're just going to plow forward with whatever.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay. Chapter 4.
You want to open that, and I'll open this?
Lost our weaponry.
Yeah, we don't have that anymore, but we do have the large metal rod, the crystalline cap, and a key.
Yeah,
trunk.
eventually we'll make a lightsaber.
We're definitely going to make a lightsaber. Ugh. Come on now.
What was it? Old Republic?
What?
The MMO Star Wars game? That was fun.
Yeah, Old Republic,
Old
right?
Republic, yeah.
Riveting stuff right here.
Riveting.
There we go.
Riveting.
Okay, so that means you read
Sorry, I try not to turn it over so you don't see it.
this one.
The Hideout, Chapter 4.
Thanks, Damiani.
After encountering dangers outside the house, facing multiple ghosts inside the house, discovering an underground laboratory, and stumbling upon angry chimpanzees, you're ready to get some answers about this place and the nightmares that brought you here. The mysterious phone call I got this morning, you say. It was you, wasn't it? Phone call? What phone call? Wait, it couldn't have found a way to access the phone lines, could it? Professor Marsden's eyes go wide, then he sees the look on your face and shakes his head.
Could it?
Well, that's not important right now, he says. Something about his tone leads you to suspect it is important, but you don't push it. If you've managed to get this far, you must be quite the aspiring detective.
Literally every chapter heading says aspiring detective.
And psychic investigator, you lad. You go on to tell him about the recurring nightmares that drove you to delve into this whole bizarre mystery. Nightmares, he asks? Fascinating. If your dreams mean what I think they do, then I'm glad you're here. I can explain more later, but right now, getting to the neuron inhibitor mainframe is the crucial thing. It's the only way to retake the lab for my dastardly former lab assistant, Carol. He says the name in a hoarse whisper, as if speaking it aloud could summon some ancient evil.
Ooh.
Together we discovered a source of technology far beyond anything this world has ever seen, but she betrayed me. She used our work to take control of the chimpanzees and start a counterfeiting ring with a local crime syndicate. We made scientific discoveries worthy of Einstein, of Galileo, and then she just uses it all to... He trails off. I'm sorry, I've been locked in here so long that I've forgotten my manners. Now that you've freed me, I can open a secret passage for you that will lead to the neuron inhibitor mainframe. It will take you through the area where our most experimental work was being conducted. Be careful. It can get dangerous in there. It's just me who's going, you ask, with fear in your voice? Yes, he says. I'll need to monitor your progress from the operations room, where I have access to the security system. Here, use this earpiece so we can communicate. Draw clue 91 to discover your goal, which is disable the neuron inhibitor mainframe. The clear glass door leads to the temporal manipulation lab, the professor continues.
Temporal manipulation?
Temporal manipulation lab, the professor continues. The frosted glass doors goes to the psychic development room. Dude, control vibes.
Control,
Psychic
dude.
development.
Bureau
Psychic
of
development
Control, dude.
Yeah. Psychic development. We got to develop
like
our
we're
psychic
going there.
ability.
The professor takes off for the operations room as the secret passage opens from the empty jail cell next door. The two glass doors are now before you. Too bad the professor didn't explain which route was the best way to get to the neuron inhibitor mainframe. So, temporal manipulation lab or psychic development room, 115, right?
While I want to develop our psychic powers, I'm also very interested in time travel, but I feel like we'd have to develop our psychic powers.
To be able to comprehend time travel.
Yes.
You know there's going to be a final
also,
battle.
look at this.
that's
This is the image from the
Oh, yeah.
premonition there.
It is.
Cool.
What page?
Oh, we're going to the psychic development room?
Yeah.
115.
It's deep.
Yeah. This is fun.
This is awesome.
This is a fun game.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like there's a lot we have not seen.
Yeah.
So
Which is
many
good. I'm
paths.
glad that we're playing through it like straight ahead
Yeah.
crit path like we are.
Yeah.
So that people at home and we can try it again someday maybe.
This room features several rows of blue metal chairs. Dome-shaped helmets attached to odd-looking devices hang above the chairs. There's also a large glass tube big enough for you to step into, with a door on the side. A green button is accessible from inside the tube. You slowly realize you've seen these machines before. In photos in the reference book Ghost and Ghouls, which you have on your bookshelf
Ghouls and
back
Ghosts,
home.
is that a nod?
The photos were in a chapter about how rogue parapsychologists were attempting to give ordinary people psychic abilities.
Oh, this could backfire so hard.
If you remember correctly, the blue chairs are attached to machines intended to give the subject pyrokinesis.
Oh, brain fire.
The ability to start fires with mind control.
It's gonna burn our brain, maybe?
The large glass tube is an energizing chamber that gives people telekinesis, the ability to move objects with one mind. Both seem ready to go.
Blue,
Here's the
color
deal.
is good, black and white's bad, maybe?
Oh, but this has color. But it is kind of, yeah. That's a hard call because this is like a silver.
Yeah.
But last time, the premonition warned us of a way to die. So if we're going on that assumption, we should do the non-brain fire one.
A metal stairwell on the far side of the room leads to some sort of observation booth, which overlooks the room you're in and possibly others. So you can either sit in either of those chairs, the telekinesis or pyrokinesis, or if you skip this weird equipment and climb the stairs to the observation booth.
Evil within
I'm
vibes.
thinking that these tell us of ways to die, so we should do telekinesis.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
I think we're gonna get we're gonna burn to a crisp or something.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
do
my
it.
theory.
Let's do it.
Let's
And
test
then
it.
we
Let's
should
test it. We
definitely
should definitely test
Telekinesis,
it.
dude.
Yeah.
Just
Telekinesis.
fading,
106.
bro.
106.
106. Let's test this theory out. It's worth it.
We're going to test this theory out.
106.
Because if the premonitions are 50-50 shot no matter what, then it's no real help.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. You enter the energizing chamber and shut the door. You press the green button on the interior wall and the room goes dark while the large glass tube emits a blinding white light, forcing you to cover your eyes with your hands. You can feel the machine rewiring your neural pathways and activate mysterious, previously untapped portions of your brain. The pain is horrible. Part of you thinks that if you can just endure the pain a little longer, unlimited mental powers might be unlocked. Another part of you is concerned that your head might literally explode. Premonition. If you're level 4 or higher on the psychic scale, draw clue 93. If you stay in the energizing chamber and work through the pain, draw clue 98. If you can't take it and get out of the chair, draw clue 103.
We can take it. We can take it.
I feel like we have to test
Don't
because
back
this
down.
is the whole thing was to test whether these are.
Well, but this is a sticky wicket. It complicates it because like if clue 93 is like telekinesis brain fire, then we would have a new. But like right now, maybe the brain fire one kills you right away.
Yeah.
But I mean, whatever you guys want to do, I'll do.
I'm down to stick it out. We're committed.
Might as well try unlimited brain power. I think
Yeah.
it's too good to be true. I think we'll probably die. But,
yeah,
we're
head
probably
exploding
gonna die.
death would be
but I mean,
kinda
death
cool.
doesn't really. Let's try it.
Let's try it.
Let's stick it out. Oh, telekinesis. You now have the power to move things with your mind.
Yes!
You think about this as you run for the observation booth. Once per challenge, you can raise the danger meter by 2 to re-roll a die roll. Wow. That's a weird trade-off. Keep this item, move forward 1 space on the psychic scale, okay, and go to story card 99.
So does it mean before you're
So
about to hit
it's
death?
for big ones, yeah,
Isn't it like before you're about to hit this one, you can do a reroll? So even if you fail once, you get another?
some of the failures were like raise it by 4 though.
Right.
So if you raise it by 2, you can try again.
I guess.
Yeah.
That seems
It seems good.
But I was reading all that, right?
The observation booth.
Oh, it's to redo a challenge anytime, no
Yeah,
matter
yeah.
what. Okay,
Oh,
never mind.
yeah, so you can redo a challenge.
Yeah,
and you
it
couldn't.
means you don't get screwed out of challenges.
the
Oh, no, it's a
observation
re-roll a die roll. So, basically, it's
You
like
get one-
if you
you get a
roll a
one-
1, if
yeah.
you roll a 1,
You can undo that
you can
by
undo
raising it to...
That's why you would use it. Like to
Yeah.
not lose an item.
Yeah,
Nice.
we needed
Probably,
that
yeah.
for...
The observation booth has thick windows that look down into a circular chamber where you see a human-sized chimp in a hospital gown sitting at a table. The poor
How
animal's
much you want to
head.
bet that's Carol? Oh, never mind.
The poor animal's head is shaved and hugely swollen.
Probably not.
Electrodes are attached to pulsing veins. The chimp is gazing intently at a small wooden boat, which is floating in midair above the table. The chimp sees you, and the moment his eyes meet yours, you start to black out. You break eye contact just before losing consciousness and decide you'd better exit this room quickly. Next to a fire extinguisher on the wall is a map, which gives you a quick overview of this area.
Cool.
You orient yourself and see that the observation booth is next to the cryogenics lab and the supercomputer room. Cryogenics or supercomputer?
And there's a little drawing of a toy boat.
I have
Floating in midair.
no opinion.
Supercomputer? We're trying to disable a mainframe, and those are in computers.
Ooh, yeah.
Also, neuron inhibitor sounds like it might be a good thing. I wonder if that professor is bad news. But anyway, I'd say supercomputer?
Supercomputer?
Supercomputer.
Okay.
109?
Helm to 109! Not the right quote. It's 108 in the movie.
Did you know there's a 4.5 hour, 5 hour cut of DOS Boot?
I mean, I thought the real version is like 4 hours, 3 hours.
Like many versions.
Oh, wow.
As soon as you enter the room, the computer lights up. Present your credentials, a digital voice demands. It must be the computer. You mutter something about being the new lab assistant. I judge that to be false. You have come here seeking answers. My memory banks contain all the information you desire, but access is forbidden. You don't see a keyboard, so apparently voice commands are the only way of interacting with this thing. Unless, of course, you can best me in a competition of my choosing, the computer continues. Be wary, human. No flesh creature has ever defeated me and my limitless mind. Free action.
Nice.
If you agree to compete with the supercomputer, draw clue 97. There are 2 doors leading out of the supercomputer room. You start to open one door, and the computer... do we need to...
Oh, yeah. Well, let's decide if we want to do that
Yeah.
97 or not. Yeah.
Let's challenge it.
Let's challenge him, right?
Challenge it with our telekinesis.
We've got telekinesis, bro.
Oh, a required challenge is
Strength
about to come out. Yeah.
Strange.
A compartment opens in the computer's casing, and a robotic arm extends from inside it. The supercomputer wants to arm wrestle you.
Oh my gosh.
Win, draw clue 102. Lose, raise the danger meter by just 1. Try
Oh,
again.
we're fine.
Say that now.
This is probably
Yeah.
pointless, dude. Just a friendly arm wrestling challenge.
There we
Boom!
go.
Decimated.
Draw clue 102.
Maybe he'll give us water or something.
Quantum synthesis stabilizer.
What?
You defeat the supercomputer and gain access to its files.
Dude.
Once in a diagram of a rod-shaped device called the quantum synthesis stabilizer. If you have clue 39, keep this item and move forward 2 spaces on the psychic scale. If you do not, you draw a clue. If you don't have, you discard this if you don't have it. Finish story on 109. So keep that.
Shit,
Keep
yeah.
that.
Yeah, dude, items.
We're so close to level 4.
True ending.
All right. There
We're
are
gonna
2
build the quantum synthesis stabilizer. Dude, I bet we need to make the quantum synthesis stabilizer to
Yeah.
shut down this neural inhibitor.
There are
Neuron
2 doors
inhibitor.
leading out of the supercomputer room. You start to open one door and the computer shouts, "Do not attempt to enter the armory." You start to open the other door and the computer shouts, "Do not attempt to enter the observatory." This computer may be pushy, but it is also quite informative. If you take the observatory door, or you can take the armory door.
Well, the observatory had that giant crazy ape in it. We don't want to go in there.
Armory.
Yeah, we got to go to the armory.
Go into the armory. Go to story card 94.
94. Damn it, the other one was 108. 94, you said?
Yes.
You enter the armory. The door closes behind you, and then you hear it lock automatically.
Yo,
This might be
Metal
bad.
Gear?
The room is nearly empty, and you realize with a shudder that whatever weapons are usually kept here are probably in the hands of people or chimps roaming the halls outside. The only thing left is a massive artillery gun mounted on a swivel in the center of the room. There are also a bunch of lockers lining one wall
No.
if you'd like to search through them.
No.
Optional challenge, search the lockers. If you're a level 3 or higher on the psychic scale, add +1 to your roll.
Okay.
If we win, get 91. The lockers were in the
Yeah, they had like
the vision.
toxic sludge coming out of them.
On top of them.
On top of them. But I mean, we have the bonus now,
We have a bonus.
so you gotta roll 2 or higher.
Okay, let's try it.
There
4. Draw clue 92.
Nice.
If this leads into another crazy gauntlet, I swear. Hypersonic isotropic resonator.
Whoa.
you go. Nice.
It's about this.
Yes.
You find a tech catalog with details on an object called the hypersonic isotropic resonator. If you have clue 87, keep
Yes.
this. Move forward 2
You're at level
spaces.
4.
Level 4.
Yes.
If you do not, whatever.
Feels good.
We
we're-
understand what this is. Okay. There's a door here, and you can see through its window that it leads into a stairwell. Unfortunately, this door is locked. The artillery gun you found has a shell in it, though. You could probably blast your way through. As a matter of fact, why limit yourself? With that thing, you could probably get through the wall
No.
opposite the door. Instant shortcut.
No shortcut.
If you blow a hole through the wall into the stairwell,
Seems
go to
reckless.
108. Helm to 108. That other card went to 108 too.
I don't like that.
If you
Yeah.
blow a hole through the wall, story card 97.
Odd card's good in 108.
Did that other one go to 108?
Wait, so you have
Yeah,
to blow
it
a
did.
hole in the wall twice?
That's the observatory door.
Oh, it's blow a hole in the door or the wall?
Isn't that where
The
the
door-
large chimp is?
yeah,
though?
we don't want to go to, yeah, so let's do 97. The
Okay.
hole through the wall,
Okay.
instant shortcut.
Wait.
The fact that the card. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I don't
blowing a
know.
hole through the door to the stairwell. Go to story card
Oh.
108.
So it's no matter what, right, to fire this thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you blow a hole through the wall, go to story card 97. Let's do 97. You already looked at it.
Yeah, you looked at it too late.
You carefully navigate straight chunks of masonry and find yourself in a laboratory. There's a closet-sized metal box here, big enough for you to get into, connected to a computer terminal.
Whoa.
Some notes you find scattered on the desktop contain terms like DNA decoding unit and cellular replicator. You know what this thing is for. Clones. It makes clones. You're sure of it. Well, 90% sure. There's a flashing red light on the terminal that might mean something's not working properly, but the computer is so old it uses punch cards. You just know that trying to figure out what's wrong with this computer would be a huge pain. There's a time clock on the wall above a column of time cards with a handwritten index card that says Observatory Employees. Next to it is a stairway leading upwards. Free action. If you're at level 4 or higher,
Hey-o.
on the psychic scale, you can search the computer to determine the meaning of the blinking red light. To do so, range danger meter by 1
Okay, that's fine.
and draw clue 99.
I think it's worth it.
Yep.
We earned it. We earned it. Ugh.
A message flashes on the screen. Warning, moral alignment circuits are malfunctioning. All clones produced under these conditions are evil. Okay.
That's good to know, though, because now we know that every clone is evil.
Yes.
So if we run into a clone, we know they're bad news.
If you try to clone yourself, go to 116. We can make
No.
an evil clone. Nope. Nope. Observatory, 108.
All right.
gotta go 108.
All
Yeah.
roads lead to 108.
All roads.
But hey, we got some important information.
yeah.
All right. You go up a long flight of stairs that lead to an observatory where you find Professor Marsden staring at the stars. How did you get here first, you ask?
Oh, different observatory.
It's all my fault, he murmurs sadly, lost in thought. We reached out to the stars, and they reached back. But when the creature made
guy's
contact,
shady, dude.
we got greedy and captured him for further study. I fear your nightmares mean he's sending out telepathic messages in hopes of being rescued.
He wants to be. Oh.
If you want them to end, you must set the creature free. This is why, the professor continues, we need to take back the compound from Carol, disable the neuron inhibitor mainframe controlling the chimpanzees, and free the alien ambassador. Carol watches over the mainframe constantly, he continues, so you'll be heading into great danger. Make sure you're fully prepared before you move on.
Final battle.
We got some stuff here.
There it is.
There's a hallway to the mess hall and a back door that leads outside to the house. Story return. If you'd like
Nope.
to go back
Keep
for anything.
going.
Can't go
All
back.
right.
If you want to try the mess hall, or we got to go... Okay, so we got to try the... If you leave the house, you go through the back door. So we're either going through the back door or we're going to the mess hall.
Backdoor Shady
So wait,
Deals?
what are we trying to do?
This tells you there's a hallway to the mess hall and a back door that leads outside the house. So you can either go outside the house or to the mess hall. Or
Let's
we can
go-
return. The place
Mess hall, I guess
we
we
never
don't
went to
need to
the
go
temporal
outside.
manipulation lab, I guess is the only thing we didn't go to. We went to the
Yeah.
psychic development, we went to the armory, and we went to the observation booth.
Okay.
So none of that stuff there.
Unless there's another piece to this puzzle that we've already probably missed.
I mean, the temporal manipulation lab would be it, but yeah, we said we're not doing that. And this is not the end of the chapter, though.
Right,
This is
right,
still
right.
like,
Yeah.
this is like the
So-
boss checkpoint.
Yeah. So mess hall
Mess
or
hall.
But you have to
highway?
raise
Hall?
danger meter by 3 if we
To
go to
go
any
to
of
the
these
mess hall?
places.
No,
Any
no,
of
that's
them.
the other. We're not doing that. Just the.
Okay, mess
moving
hall is
forward.
119,
Got it.
and or 101 for the out to go outside.
All right, mess hall.
119.
Okay.
All right.
All right. The mess hall is filled with long metal tables and ugly plastic chairs. Judging by the sheer volume of rotting banana peels piled into overflowing trash cans, you'd guess it's mostly used by chimpanzees. Chimpanzees who don't compost. The room has high ceilings, and you can see an area on the next level with a railed balcony that overlooks the room. There might be something interesting up there, but you'll have to climb to find out. There's also a door that leads to the pantry, in which you can see a cupboard. Optional challenge: climb to the overlook. Win, lower the danger meter by 3 and go to story card 111. Lose, raise the danger meter by 1 and try again. If you do not take the challenge, continue below. There's a stinky banana peel on the card. And then it says, check out the pantry on story card 102.
So this only gives us lower danger.
Well,
But
and we go to
going
story
to
card 111. So, like, my guess is chimpanzees are about to come in, and if we're up there, they don't see us.
Yeah. And if we
I
go
think
a bit
maybe we
further.
should try it.
Go for
All
it.
right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yes. Okay, 111. Yeah, 111.
From here, you can see into a meeting room, which is packed to the gills with super chimps. A woman in a lab coat, it must be the diabolical Carol, is operating a large console that must be part of the neuron inhibitor mainframe. It looks pretty solid, but if you're lucky, you might be able to reach it and damage it enough to free the chimps from Carol's control before anyone can stop you. There's also a metal staircase leading down to an aircraft hangar. You see a truck parked in it, but you can't be sure if anyone is guarding it. If you go into the meeting room,
Picture
103,
Carol.
if you sneak into the aircraft hangar,
Wait, so one of our options is just to rush into the meeting hall with a bunch of super chimps?
We're trying to disable
Yeah.
the thing before
That
they can stop
seems-
us.
Insane.
yeah, sneak.
We got a key card, so maybe that will work
Yeah,
down there.
let's go to
98.
98.
Sneak.
Aircraft hangar.
This is a sneaking mission.
Sneaking mission.
Sneaking
98?
mission 98.
Of course, it's probably a double
Yeah,
blind.
there's probably like a chimp in there. It's like, huh, you're not supposed to be here. Game over.
Yeah.
Game over.
You sneak into the hangar and discover, to your great relief, that it's unoccupied.
Nice.
There are parts here from what might be some kind of alien aircraft, and tools lie scattered around them on the floor. From here, you can see a large egg-shaped object on the lawn outside the hangar.
That's an alien
Optional challenge. Scan the tools for something useful. If you are level 4 or higher on the psychic scale, add a +1 to your roll.
Nice.
In addition to any psychic challenge boosters. If we win, we draw 89, or lose, raise danger meter by 1.
Easy.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Victory.
Boom!
Draw a clue 89. The tear gas gun. You find a small gun that fires tear gas.
We're gonna gas those chimps!
Yeah, that
And
meeting
it's a
room.
+2 physical.
Oh, yeah.
Fight. We got that back.
We're gonna gas those chimps.
All right. An unmarked delivery truck is parked
It
here.
literally says Nito on the card.
Nito.
Nito.
Tear gas gun.
All right, an unmarked delivery truck is parked here if only the keys were inside. If you have clue 3, discard it and go to story 100.
We do not.
If you don't, take a look at the egg ship by going to story card 114. Neato.
Nito.
Nito. You sneak over to the big round object. This thing is a spaceship. It has a cold ceramic skin, and it's perfectly smooth. Flight of the Navigator vibes. You can't find a single bolt or seam. From here, you can see a window to the main house, where a whole bunch of chimpanzees are gathered around a boardroom table with a woman at the front of the room on a computer console. It's Carol. We saw that already.
Yeah.
First things first, you climb aboard the egg craft. Look at the instruments and get the psychic sensation that you already possess the knowledge to operate the vehicle.
Whoa.
There's a metal lock protecting the control panel, though. If you could bust it, you might be able to get this thing moving. Strength check. Break the lock, draw clue 101. Let's try it. If we lose, we raise the danger meter by 3. Let's try.
Remember, we have the reroll thing as well.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
6!
We got it.
Blam! Okay. Boom. Through brute force, you manage to break the lock, but you damage the ship's controls in the process. Well, you're tossed from the cockpit as the vehicle lurches a few inches into the air and rockets across the lawn straight toward the room full of chimpanzees.
Perfect.
Go to story 107.
Perfect.
Hey, it kind of turned out.
It's gonna destroy that neuron inhibitor mainframe.
Yeah.
Blow it up.
There's a large sliding glass door that opens into the meeting room, but the egg-shaped ship misses it entirely and crashes straight through the wall. A space cannon emerges from a hatch in the ship's hull and starts firing laser beams at random into the room. The chimps go bananas. It's total chaos. You couldn't have created a better distraction if you'd planned it. You jump out of the ship. If you move quickly and stealthily and somehow manage to avoid the rampaging chimps and the uncontrolled laser fire, maybe you can disable the neuron inhibitor mainframe before anyone stops you.
Man, it's like the same thing as when we started a few turns ago.
Disable,
like crazier?
disable the mainframe. Win, go to 113, lose,
Required.
range danger meter by 3, and try again.
So we just have to do it.
Yeah.
Boom!
4.
Got it.
113.
113.
The computer doesn't have a button that is clearly labeled off. So you hit the neuron inhibitor mainframe console as hard as you can with a chair, and sparks fly from it. Every chimpanzee in the room instantly passes out and falls to the floor.
Whoa.
The egg ship has apparently run out of laser juice too, because the cannon sputters and lowers back into its hatch. Carol, however, is still a problem. My computer, she screams. My chimpanzees! My meeting room wall! Who even are you?
This is funny, man.
She flies at you in a rage. She definitely wants to kill you.
Tear
and she
gas.
seems to
Tear
be
gas.
giving it everything she's got. Hang on. Required challenge. Knock out the dastardly Carol.
Tear gas hype.
Boom!
Tear gas.
She been gassed.
Okay. So we go to story card 105.
This chapter is. Oh, whoa! Again, I read the final card. This is weird.
What does it mean, keep this item finished story card? Is that where we
Is
got it?
where we got it.
Okay.
You've thwarted Carol's evil plot,
Nice.
freed a whole mansion full of super intelligent chimpanzees, and broken up the counterfeiting ring. On top of that, you've helped Professor Marsden win back control of his lab. Now, he'll have plenty of time to consider the implications of his blind pursuit of knowledge and devote the rest of his career to making things right again. All that's left to do now is bask in your supreme triumph. You sit in Carol's chair, lean back, and put your feet up on the remains of the meeting room table, confident that your job here is done. Or is it?
Dun, dun, dun.
Go to story card 120. Oh, wow, we've achieved our goal, but we're still in the same chapter.
An alarm sounds, and about 50 lights on the neuron inhibitor mainframe console start blinking. Professor Marsden comes running into
double
the
cross.
room. Oh no, he mutters under his breath. That thing's probably just malfunctioning, you say. I really did a number on it. You both jolt back as a strange booming voice comes from a speaker on the neuron inhibitor mainframe console. The full force of the Chrysalic Armada is upon you, it says. We demand the release of our ambassador. Although we hate violence, we will reduce your entire planet to galactic rubble if you do not obey us. The significance of this moment hits you. You've just heard the words of an actual alien life form. The professor is as pale as a ghost. Let's release the alien, you say. That's what we were planning to do anyway, right? About that, he says, it may not be quite so simple. Advance to Chapter 5. Keep all inventory items.
Hey-oh.
Oh, I bet you go to Chapter 5 sometimes and lose all your items. That would suck.
No, you keep them when you go from chapter to chapter.
Well, because it specifically said on the card.
Well, it always does.
Maybe it's just
okay.
reminding you just so you don't do it
Got it.
Look at that image on there in this
Dude.
card.
Yeah.
Chapter 5, The Invasion.
Invasion.
Bunch of ships coming in.
This, sorry.
Look at it. It's your read.
You've crossed the deadly estate surrounding the Marston house, come face to face with spirits from beyond the grave, and found yourself at the mercy of strange scientific experiments. You fought oversized, super-intelligent chimpanzees, freed them from mind control, and discovered a counterfeiting ring along the way. Now a fleet of UFOs is barreling toward Earth. And unless you can free the imprisoned alien ambassador before they arrive, the entire planet is doomed. Call Agent J. The alien is locked away in the old prison beneath the mansion, Professor Marston says. It's a dangerous labyrinth, not easily navigated. What are you talking about? You reply. There are 3 cells in that place. We were there 45 minutes ago. That's the new prison, the professor says, where antisocial chimpanzees are held until they can be rehabilitated. The entire compound is built over the ruins of an old prison, which burned down more than a century ago. My great-great-great-grandfather was the warden there. You remember your strange out-of-body visions in the elevator and the deep sense of foreboding that came with them? You should never have put him down there, the professor says. We should never have put him down there, the professor says. The prison has always been a horrible, cursed place, but now that the creature has found a way to make contact with the world outside his cell, wait a second, you say. This alien ambassador isn't just responsible for my nightmares, is he? The alien was the one who called me this morning. But how did he even find me? The phone book is full of private investigators with far more experience than I have. You suddenly remember, however, that your Yellow Pages ad doesn't list you as an aspiring detective. It lists you as a psychic investigator. I'll find the alien, you say, to reassure yourself as much as the professor. I was born to do this. Before you can respond, the professor notices something on the mainframe console and gasps. The alien armada will enter Earth's atmosphere in just 20 minutes. You must find the alien ambassador and free him quickly, or all is lost. Draw clue 108 to discover your goal. Release the alien ambassador and attempt to save planet Earth.
Nice.
Man, this thing really escalated.
Yeah.
Okay, you say. You've been down there before, right? Do you have a map? No, Carol handled all of that. All I know is that there are 2 ways to get into the structure. Through the original prison entrance around the back of the house and through a long dark hallway that I've always been too afraid to investigate. Don't forget, keep your earpiece tuned on so we can communicate. So we can either go through the prison entrance or the hallway, dark hallway, basically. He doesn't know what the dark hallway goes to because he never wanted to investigate it. And
Seems good to me.
Yeah, let's do the hallway.
So
Feeling that hallway.
Card 133.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it looks like
After 50 yards, the hallway connects to an older passageway with walls of crumbling brick. You wonder why Professor Marston built an entirely new underground laboratory when he could have simply renovated the old prison structure. Soon the answer presents itself. It's because the entire place is utterly infested with ghosts. There's a picture of a ghost here, prisoner 124.
Okay.
Looks angry.
Yeah.
A spectral figure in a black and white striped uniform floats towards you. He probably died when the prison burned down because he's on fire. Does ghost fire burn living people the way normal fire does? The spirit attacks, so you're about to find out. Required challenge: tear gas the ghost.
Tear
Wait.
gas.
What?
If you have clue 58.
If you have clue 58, you automatically
We
win.
don't.
Oh man, I wonder what that is.
Amulet.
Yeah, that's from the Rescue, Chapter 3. Okay, okay.
Nice.
We win. Move forward 2 spaces on the psychic scale.
Getting close to the 5.
From here, you can leave the room through a rotting wooden door or a hole in the brick wall that leads to the tunnel. To a tunnel. Go through the door or go to the
No clue.
hole to a tunnel.
No clue.
All in all, you're just
Let's go through the hole.
Yeah.
We're going to the hole.
142.
Yep.
The tunnel has been carved into the bedrock surrounding the lower level of the old prison building. It's dark and dank, but gets warmer and warmer as you progress. The tunnel splits into 2 passageways. Down the first, you can see glowing pink crystals embedded in the dirt walls. They're throbbing unpleasantly. They're buzzing, too. The other passage is full of a thick green mist. At least it's quiet and nothing is throbbing. If you're a level 5, draw the clue. All right, pink throbbing crystals or green mist.
So the green mist, is it maybe that was the thing with the lockers or something?
Maybe. We
And
do
it-
have pink crystals on our person.
And wasn't there a buzzing noise we heard in like chapter 1 when we were walking above
yeah,
ground? We
yeah.
heard buzzing
I think
and it stopped.
crystals. I think crystals.
Damiani?
We have one, so I guess sure, maybe it'll protect us.
Pink
Yeah,
crystals,
maybe they'll
144.
communicate. It's short. That makes me nervous.
As you move through the crystal tunnel, the droning buzz gets louder and louder until you feel like your head's about to explode. When you try to turn back the way you came, you try to turn back the way you came, but the constant overwhelming noise disorients you and you stumble further into the den. Then your head actually does explode.
Shit!
So at least you weren't just worrying over nothing. Move back 3 spaces on the psychic
Down
scale.
level,
We
dude.
de-leveled.
D-level!
And
Final
return to
Fantasy
story
11.
card 142.
Look at this picture.
We got
So,
Final Fantasy 11.
Yeah, go to the other place.
Okay, well, that was
mist.
wrong. I'm sorry.
129.
129.
Harsh.
D-leveled, man. That
Hurts.
stinks. You're just looking at every card now.
Sorry, I'm not looking at them. I'm just.
The green mist smells awful, and you start to choke as soon as you get a lungful. You quickly become dizzy, but just as you're about to collapse, you feel someone slide their arm around your shoulders.
Whoa.
They support you and help you walk forward. The mist dissipates when you reach the far side of the tunnel, and you look up to see a ghostly figure in a prisoner's uniform smiling at you gently as he fades from sight. Oh, friendly ghost.
Yeah.
The fog still burns in your lungs, but the ghost just saved your life. That ghost just saved your life. From here, you can see a ladder that goes up to what appears to be a watchtower. There's also a broken section of wall that opens to another room. Ah, the ghost is waving. He's like, see ya.
Level 5.
If you're level 5 or higher, you get a clue.
Jeez.
Higher than 5?
Or, yeah, what?
What?
I guess 5, whatever. Watchtower would be a good, like, vantage point.
Sure.
Should we go to the watchtower?
Sure.
Oh.
What is it?
Wait, last time Damiani sang a song though from the Progressive
died?
Rock days, we died.
122?
134.
134.
Watchtower.
You jump off the top of the ladder and land in a crumbling brick watchtower overlooking the prison yard. The ghost of a very old man is staring into the distance. It's General Marsden.
Oh.
He looks older than the last time you saw him.
If we had his saber!
It's my fault, he moans, all my fault. He looks down in dismay. His face is especially haunted, even for a ghost. Forgive me, he says, I beg you. Forgive you for what, you ask? You must say it, shouts the general. You must say that I am forgiven so my soul may be released. Do we forgive the ghost? I'm all about
Yeah, forgive the
forgiveness.
ghost. Sure.
Draw clue 122.
What's the worst that could happen? Man, they're just thrashing down.
Jamming down there.
122?
122. Thank you, the ghost moans. Thank you. In a flash of light, he's gone. If you knew that getting rid of these things was that easy, you would have been forgiving ghosts left and right. Move forward 2 spaces on the psychic scale.
Hey-oh, back up.
Finish story card 134. From here, you can see 2 pass out of this section. out of this section of the prison. One leads into a group of cells, and the other is a hole in the ground that glows with a strange light.
Alien glow.
Alien glow?
Unless it's taking us back to
Or
the
another
damn
cell block.
crystal.
What say you?
Strange light.
I feel like that's the strange light's probably advancing to another area where cells are
get eaten by dogs
or more clues, but
yeah, that's a good point.
What are you feeling?
Up to you, Damiani.
What are you feeling, Dom?
The ghosts have been so nice to us so far.
So cell block? Yeah, they have been. All right.
Stay there. Yeah.
Cell block?
All right. 138.
Ooh.
Something's going down.
The professor's voice comes over your communication earpiece. Watch out. This is the section of the prison where the most dangerous inmates are held. Were held.
Oh, boy.
And one of the cells looks like it's been remodeled quite recently. It has lead panels covering most of the original bars, but through a small opening in the door, you see a crystalline entity levitating above the floor.
A crystalline entity?
I've seen Star Trek Next Generation.
Yeah.
Crystalline entity is not a good thing.
Bad, usually.
It's moaning softly. It's the alien ambassador.
Oh!
Damiani!
Damiani!
At the top of the door, just below the ceiling, you see a high-tech lock behind a thick layer of transparent material. If you had something like a revolver, you could try shooting the lock open. It'd probably take a really careful aim and a very steady hand. Otherwise, you're going to have to find another way into cell. Required challenge. Only if you have clue 63.
Damn it.
Which would just shoot open the lock automatically.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we can take the challenge. Win, lower danger meter by 2 and draw clue 126.
I think it's the required channel is only if we have 63.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
It says if you do not have clue 63, continue below. There's a burned out corridor leading away from this area. Follow the corridor and see where it leads by going to story card 141.
Uh-oh.
Ocelots.
This is the old cafeteria, and dozens of ghost prisoners are milling around, along with one frail-looking female specter in a tattered dress. At last, she says when she sees you, I have finally made contact with the other side. Hi, you say? She puts her translucent hands on yours. I am the medium charged with shepherding the poor lost spirits to their final resting places. Go toward the light. You don't belong here with us, among the living. You finally decide it's not worth arguing with her about which one of you is dead. The walls here are in bad shape, with 2 holes big enough for you to fit through. One hole is pitch black, the other is lit up with a green glow.
Ooh.
Go into the light, the ghost screams as you contemplate your choices, and has her ghostly finger pointing. If you go into the dark hole, 135. If you go into lit up hole, 145.
Have we been either of those? No.
I don't think so. The ghost is telling us to go into the light, which is weird. Is this glow there? No. Yeah, I don't know. Do we believe the ghost or not?
Believe the ghost.
Believe the ghost?
They're saying to go into the light, but
She means go into the light so you can like move on and die.
I'm
So
worried
true.
about that.
I'm thinking don't listen to this crazy ghost.
Okay.
Okay.
One brings shadow, one brings the light. All right, it's a nice long one.
The tunnel leads to an exit high up on the wall of a large lead-lined prison cell. Beneath you, the crystalline form of the Kislik ambassador lies motionless on the floor. The ambassador looks up, sees you, and sends a telepathic message directly into your frontal lobes. What manner of creature can pass through the impenetrable walls of my prison? He transmits. Whoever you are, have mercy and free me from this tomb. Impenetrable walls? It's a tunnel, you think back at him. Have you even tried escaping? How long have you been down here? I am greatly weakened from my ordeal, the ambassador thinks at you. Also, it is really dark. The only way out of this cell is back the way you came, so if you want to take the ambassador back to the surface with you, you're going to have to lift him into the tunnel. He is quite heavy. Required challenge. Give the alien ambassador a boost. Win, lower danger meter by 5.
Lower it? Wow.
Lose, raise it by 3 and try again.
We did it.
All the way down. Burp.
Yep. Where do we go now?
Now what?
Story card 146. Got a good feeling about this.
Yeah. We're helping him out.
You drag the crystalline alien back to the security room where the professor waits. On a monitor, you can see a giant UFO entering Earth's atmosphere. Hurry, the professor says in a panic. The Armada is almost upon us. The alien ambassador rushes to the console. He pushes a button and makes a series of harsh noises you can only assume are his native language. If you have clue 90...
We don't.
Damn it.
Okay. We do not have clue 90. Continue reading.
And it said if you have clue 90 and are on level 1 to 3 or 4 and 5 on the scale, different stuff happens. So I wonder if that was like a...
When he's finished, the alien sends a telepathic message. I have contacted my people. All is well. So now what, you ask? Go outside and await their arrival, he transmits. Do not fear them. We have forgiven all your transgressions and will not murder you, or the rest of your species. All right, so if you're level 5, we're not. If you're level 2 to 4 on the psychic scale and think something's fishy, demand more answers and go to story card 140. If you're level 2 to 4 and you trust the ambassador, you can go to 149. And then there's a level 1, which we're not. You can go draw a clue 119.
Okay.
So we have two options. We can either trust them or not.
Oh.
I am always trusting, and it gets me into trouble.
But I think, like, I don't know. I want to trust him.
Me too.
Because I think it's, I don't know. Let's just trust him.
All right, go to
Damiani
story
doesn't
card
trust it.
149.
Damiani doesn't trust it.
The way it was read.
Let the record show.
It was like comedy stuff, like Mars attacks. Yeah. We are your friends.
Hey.
Yeah.
Goal 5, Chapter 5, goal achieved. There's nothing left to do but wait and watch as enormous crystal saucers gather in the skies above.
Oh my goodness.
A column of red light erupts from the mothership, enveloping you and the professor.
Great.
The beam causes every cell in your body to vibrate. Also, it carries a telepathic message. Planet Earth was charged with high crimes against the Chrysalic Empire and was sentenced to extermination. However, since you two have shown the ability to learn the galactic psychic arts, we have hope for your planet.
Oh.
We will take you as a sacrifice to interplanetary justice. Your world will be spared. So that's the end, you ask? The Earth is saved? Your planet should make no attempt to contact us again, the voice says, lest you invoke the full force of our wrath. You don't actually hear that last part, though, because the frequency of the beam intensifies, and you and the professor are instantly disintegrated. You've saved the planet. You're a hero. An extremely dead, utterly vaporized hero. The end. Game over.
Damn. Bittersweet ending.
We saved the planet.
We did.
We got like medium good ending.
Medium good. Medium good.
So we needed to
not
be
the
more...
true ending.
Not the true
Definitely
ending.
not the true ending.
Not the true ending.
No.
But we got not the bad ending.
Yeah.
So I call that a win for humanity.
Yeah.
Wow.
That
we
was
did
fun.
it. We finished
That
it.
was really fun. Look at all these unused items
I
here.
know. Like, what is this
What was
all
that
about?
all
Metal
about?
rod? I'm actually surprised, though, because when I read the instructions and all that in this game, I was like, okay, this game is cool, but it's kind of lame because it's like a one and done, you know?
Yeah.
But now I'm like, oh,
There's
no.
a lot.
There is a lot going on.
I also really like how the final part was like, dude, if you're level 2 to 4, that's one, and then all the way to level 5.
If you're level 5, yeah.
Like 5 is a real deal, because that's really hard to get up there, so it's meaningful.
Yeah. I really liked this.
Yeah, that was really fun.
So, I mean, what on this did we kind of see everything? It looks like we kind of did. Oh, no, we never encountered this frog.
Yeah, frog creature.
And we never went with this lady. And we sort of encountered ice.
Yeah.
And we didn't see like a dump. Man, yeah, we didn't see a lot of stuff.
Nope.
Yeah.
What a game.
Those
All right.
aliens.
Well, that
They took
was
us out.
House of Danger.
We didn't see the hedge maze.
Choose your own adventure. House of Danger. Thank you so much for watching along at home. This was the first episode of the occasional board game show. I'm gonna die and cut a bunch of cables in half. Anyway, this is episode 1 of the occasional board game show. We'll probably tweak a little bit here and there in coming episodes, but if you liked it, then let us know. If you didn't like it, don't let us know. How about that? No, I'm just kidding. Let us know that too. But yeah,
some fun ones planned down the line.
Yeah, we've got lots of plans down the line.
Some good board games.
Yeah.
Good looking stuff.
I definitely spent like $180 on that Bloodborne Kickstarter board game. So that's coming up eventually.
Yes.
I don't know when that's.
Different
that's
than
like
the one we
2020.
played?
That was the Bloodborne card game, which I also have,
Got
which
it.
would be good for this show,
And
probably.
the other one is the board game.
Yeah, the other one has like miniatures and stuff. It's crazy.
Dude.
Anyway, thanks Huber and Damiani for playing board games with me, and thanks Sophia for switching the cameras, and thank you all at home for watching along with us. Check out patreon.com/easyallies for more stuff like this. Actually, more stuff completely unlike this, mostly video game stuff. But yeah, thanks very much. Good night and good game.